welcome to AminoQuest. I'm back. Last week we had a one-shot ran by one of our other resident DMs, Aaron, over there on my left, and he did a really great job.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, so a few announcements, like normal. AminoQuest is brought to you by AminoCat Entertainment and Nerds Abroad Supply. As always, every time, once in a while you just grab a random set of dice and you decide to play. Yeah, Nini, there's my daughter over there. You just grab a random set of dice. You don't know where they came from. Amazon, found them on the street, whatever. And they're just, oh. Sorry. Danny, we have to switch the chair. This chair is too small. Sorry.
Baby incident.
She's okay. We're okay. So, Nerds Abroad Supply, ladies and gentlemen. Once we hit 50 subscribers, which we are about 5 or 6 away, we are going to initiate a giveaway for one of the lovely sets of dice from Nerds Abroad Supply. But there's only one of those. If you guys want to make a great investment of dice that always roll great,
they do. Take it from me.
Check out nerdsabroadsupply.com and use the code AminoQuest for a nifty discount.
Or don't and pay full price. It's up to you.
So, last week we picked up in the town of Phandalin, and our adventurers had just dropped off the cart and they were just wandering about town. During that time, they're able to meet up with a few of the characters in the town. One of them was a retired adventurer named Darren. By the end of the game last week, or 2 weeks ago, a dragon had come and destroyed his apple orchard. And he was not happy with our group of adventurers here. They also ran into Sister Gareli over by the shrine, who told them about a banshee and who could possibly a banshee to talk to somewhere up north. And that is where that's where we'll start our adventure today. They are in town. You guys had all turned in for the night after you guys decided to save that apple orchard, when in fact you actually just burned it to the ground.
The dragon actually burned it to the ground.
I tried.
I definitely tried to help. I slapped it with the old bone whip, or whatever the thing is called. Thorn whip. It's a whole different weapon. And it didn't work.
So you guys have been about town for a day now, I'd say. It's morning. What would you guys like to do?
We're in the tavern, you said?
You guys are just coming out of the Stonehill Inn.
Ah.
Okay.
Right.
I think I'm gonna sit down and have breakfast. I don't know about you guys, but I think we need to maybe discuss our plans and figure out what we're gonna do next. I think we heard there's a lot going on yesterday, so I think we need to kind of recount and make the best decision as to what we should do from here.
So as you guys are sitting down talking about that, Toblin comes up to the table.
You know what?
Oh,
I could do with another
good morning.
drink. Me too.
Did you guys hear anything about what happened over at the orchard last night?
No, what happened?
Got a word.
Apparently a dragon came, and a few of these adventurers, I don't know, there's all sorts of strangers coming in here. I heard destroyed Darren's orchard.
Oh, the nerves.
Wait, was it the dragon or the adventurers?
I don't know. He blamed the adventurers.
I would blame the dragon myself.
I agree. I feel like if the dragon, I mean, what did the adventurers probably try to help?
Probably tried to save the whole orchard.
And maybe tried to save the dragon too. I
maybe.
mean, we don't need to be.
We
fighting
can't be
dragons.
placing blame here on random adventurers.
What will you be having this morning?
I like a hearty breakfast. I'll start off with mutton and an ale.
Mutton and all right, that's 3 silver pieces for the mutton.
Right.
4 copper pieces for the ale.
What do you have? What's the special? What's the special here? What are you good at?
Got a loaf of bread, big hunk of cheese, chunk of meat.
I'm not.
Got some. What do you want? Just depends. I mean, I heard you guys are big rollers. You guys bought out my biggest rooms.
I've heard that story before.
Well,
Somebody did. I don't think it was me.
So what you be having? You with a monocle.
Nice, simple meal, please. Just, maybe some eggs, bread.
Eggs and bread is a simple meal. All right.
Yeah.
I'll set you back about 6 copper pieces.
Perfect. I'll take it.
All right. What will you be having? Cosette.
she's flirting with the barkeep over there.
You have very, very friendly civilians or villagers.
Don't like it when you cheat.
Thanks. I will be having. I will have a glass of
Fighting chicken.
Which again, I didn't know. You can start
I'm sure you got plenty of applesauce. Got some wine.
I will just have some water. Without it. Do you have a
I mean, maybe he's giving me the whole chicken.
the whole chicken?
I don't know.
He's giving her the whole chicken. Why don't you share a wing or two?
We could split it. 1 silver a piece.
I already bought mine.
Is that the
in.
whole chicken? Or just a piece?
I bought eggs and bread.
Right.
You're just getting a piece of chicken. You're not getting the entire bird.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I don't know the local prices, and I feel like other local prices have been less.
Local prices is the only place in town, my dear. Unless you want to go out there and catch it yourself. You bartering with me.
But I feel like I'm failing, so.
Muddy takes 2 silver pieces and tosses it at him.
Oh, thank you, Muddy.
Thank you.
We could share the chicken.
Alright, and he leaves.
Chicken's done.
Wait, did we feed him?
Feed the tavern.
Tavern.
What kind of establishment is this?
Alright, so he goes and gets
I
your
could
food.
go feed him.
Alright, he goes and gets your food and leaves you guys.
So, the sister, she was saying that this Banshee, Agatha, I think. Yep, Agatha.
Okay.
That we can help this town if we head up north, up the Tribor Trail. I mean, at that point, it's probably. I feel like that's our best bet right now.
I still say that spell book has the answers to this town, or helping it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, otherwise, there's not much for us here. I mean, unless you guys believe otherwise.
Let's see. I think we bought all the chicken. The apple orchard's torched. Townsfolk are kind of angry at us. I'd agree that there's nothing much left here for us except a spell book up north.
Yes, maybe that'll help us. Well, I think it'll help us get on the good side, and also, I think before we have any dealing with the Red Brands, the gang that runs this town, it's probably best to just kind of be on our way.
I agree. Let's not stay in one place for too long around here.
It's gonna be a few days walk. I think it's gonna take us about 3 days to get to the lair.
Well, we have a lot of chicken thanks to Potty, so we. Oh, okay, that was too simple.
Eat it very slowly and take small bites.
Let's see what I need.
Right. Robin, you know anything about a banshee? Hey, the banshee up north then.
That seems like something that would be happening over. You know what? The ruffians over here are so much trouble. We don't have much. We have worse to worry about.
I can understand that. All right.
You know, word of advice. Made a pretty big stink up there at the orchard. Don't really want new people spiritually shaking things.
All the more reason for us to get out of here.
I agree.
Where can I pick up some rations? And,
You can get those over at
Martha's Provisions.
Martin's Provisions.
All
It's
right.
the only place in town.
I think we head over there, grab a few, pack up what we need, and
Be on our way?
be on our way.
Agreed. All right, let's make our way.
All right. So after we consume our victuals, we are gonna head over to Martha's Provisions.
Alright. Alright, so you guys head over to Barthen's Provisions, and you come in and Elmar's sitting there just, he's just cleaning up his shop, putting things away. Oh, you guys are back!
Yes.
No word from the brothers. Not quite yet. Can I help you with something?
Yes. Some provisions, please.
What do you need?
Rations for, let's see, I have enough for 3 days, so
Find out.
let's get a couple more days worth of rations.
Alright. Yeah, I too would like about 3 days worth of rations. You never know how long this trip's gonna take.
Alright, we're looking at about 5 silver pieces each per day.
Silver pieces per day.
Silver per day. Nah, I can do that. 5 silver per day.
That's 15 silver pieces for each of you.
15
Okay.
silver. I was 2 gold, Sound, and you give me the change.
Who's Sam?
What? No. How does 2 gold pieces sound and you give me
Oh,
the change?
sound. I understand.
It's from a
Right.
different region, it's alright. I get it often.
I hand you the silver pieces.
I give you 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces, he gives you the change. We do anything for you?
We're picking up rations for the trip.
I might be able to sell you some ointment for those rations.
Everybody's a comedian.
I don't get it.
Because a rash, fella. Get a rash. Need some ointment.
Not lately.
Rations?
Yes.
How many?
I would like 3 ointments.
3 ointments? So you don't want any food. All right, 3 ointments.
No, I was just kidding. I would actually really like rations. I was just...
For 3 days, like your friends here.
Yes.
All right. Same for me, says. 15 silver pieces between the both of you.
Okay, I will pay for this one.
30 silver pieces. Anything else?
That'll be it. That's it for me.
That'll do.
Okay. Or you guys want to go now? What are you guys doing? You heading out or?
Yep.
Yep.
Headed north up the Tribor Trail.
Say, Patty, seems like you don't really care about money. I mean, you gave me your portion of the money that we earned, and then it's very generous with money.
I've never had much need for it. So as you hold on, guys.
You think 3 rations is enough, right? Don't want to be too greedy.
Well, I have enough rations for 6 days. I already had 3 days worth of rations, so I
That'll
have
be
enough.
fine. I'm sure it's alright. I mean, how many days travel is that up there?
3 days up.
You know what? Provision keep. I'll take 2 more rations if you have them.
Alright.
How much?
That would be 10 more silver pieces.
10 more silver pieces. Here's 1 more gold for you.
I just gave you change. Why do you keep giving me gold?
Because I don't have that many silver pieces. You can either have gold or you can have, well, nothing. Who doesn't want gold anyway?
So,
Right. I'll take. Was that one more ration? Is that what Or did I buy 1 or 2? 2 rations.
10 silver pieces.
Can't keep track of my own math.
Alright. Okay, so you guys head out towards the Tribor Trail.
Yes.
So as you're exiting,
Go. Go.
Bringing this halfling along with the journey.
Yeah.
She's very active.
I think she needs a bigger jar, though. That one doesn't seem big enough.
Yeah.
hold on,
A
keep,
pickle jar.
Right. That ought to be quite enough rations. Pouches on my belt are nearly touching the ground practically.
So have either of you dealt with banshees before?
It's been a while. I don't make it a habit.
What can you tell us?
Well, they're unruly, they're tricky, and oftentimes loud. And you never want to be caught in direct sight of one. They can be a bit feisty, but that's a bit more than I can care to remember. Like I said, it's been a while.
Is that how you got your scar?
Oh no, the scar's from something far more dangerous than banshees, but rather not talk about that at the moment. It brings up a few bad memories.
Well, we're gonna. Sister Gorelli specifically said that we need to persuade the Banshee to have her tell us where this spellbook might be. So the Banshee doesn't have the spellbook, but she knows where it is. So
persuade her
hmm,
by telling her how beautiful she is.
I feel like maybe we can offer her favor. Maybe. I don't know if telling how. I mean, it can't hurt, I imagine, but she might want a little bit more than that. So.
Favor in what way?
I mean, maybe she needs something.
Like scratch your back,
Yeah. I mean,
scratch ours,
she's
your claws.
I wouldn't want that.
a banshee's an undead, so usually if someone lived a full life and they don't have anything that they are still around for, in my opinion, they're usually not around anymore. At least that's the most of the time, I imagine.
So if she's got something she's hanging on to, I imagine it's this spell book. I would imagine she also is not going to give it up lightly if she is in fact tied to it.
Well, I don't think she has it. I think she knows where it is. I think something else is keeping her here.
Something that we can help her with.
But maybe, yes, maybe there's something that we can help her with. And then she will reveal to us where the spellbook might be. You know, a tit for tat sort of situation.
Could be fair. To be honest though, last time I dealt with a banshee, I didn't do much talking, except with my blade.
Well, before you go about doing that, let's try you know, different options first.
All right, negotiations.
Yes.
Have it your way.
I say we send in.
The clowns.
Yes.
And Potty's just like the clown.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a strange one.
Just. You know what made me lose my train of thought?
You were about to point at
Yes,
me.
I would say we send in the silver-haired woman.
I mean, you are the more fair of the two or three of us, so
The most amicable for sure.
that's without
Because I
question.
do not do well with people.
I don't do well with banshees, so
Yeah. I'm not worried at all. Two brave young gentlemen
Well,
sending in the lady.
I'll be backing you up from the shadows.
I do my best from a
See, that's
distance.
where he does his best from distance. I do my best from the shadows. Sorry, you drew the short straw on.
Is it because you're ugly?
I am roguishly handsome.
Well, maybe the banshee would like to talk to someone that is roguishly handsome.
I mean,
She does have a point. I mean,
if that's what she would like,
you could charm her.
That's not going to go over well.
True.
I could give her a choice. Say, would you like me to sing you a song? Or would you like someone that's roguishly handsome to sing you a song?
I think that would be a bad idea. But
Potty, what are your ideas? What do you think we should do with this banshee? Should we send in the lady, or should we try it ourselves? Or perhaps you would like to take a crack at it?
that's a bad idea too.
Well, maybe you got an idea that I'd like to hear.
You really want me to like you, don't you?
Well, you do kind of frighten me.
Patty, have you ever seen any banshee before?
No, I've seen girl bands. Never a banshee. Shall we? Maybe we should just keep heading out onto the street and head on up and get going.
All right.
I assumed we were walking this whole
No,
time.
we've been standing here in the shop
as
for the
you
past
guys
20
are-
minutes.
Oh, I was on. I thought we were on the road.
Nope.
I thought this was.
Alright, well, you guys are out.
Travel
so as you're
banter.
walking, you're headed outside the shop. You look out, and there's these other guys outside here in the corner. They're like, well, I heard you guys are the ones that tried to get that dragon and burnt down the apple orchard.
Well, you heard wrong, friend.
Well, I think it's time for you guys to move on.
That's the plan.
We're on our way right now. If you mind stepping aside, we'll be taking our leave.
So as you guys are
Walk around like we
walking around,
walk. Keep walking. Everything's black. I can't see.
no! It's the Forest of Doom!
Okay. So you guys are headed out towards town. So you guys are probably
Towards the Tribor Trail.
yeah. That's Spartan's provisions right here.
So we just
You guys
exited
had
from there.
exited,
Stepped out of here.
Yeah, the Tribor Trail is probably headed up towards this way.
Alright. Cassette, would you like to come with us?
This is Potty over here.
Very
Probably standing right here. I'll put it
Yeah. And there's these four of these guys just kind
Where,
of
Hooligans.
where are they going? Are they like,
right there.
oh my
I
gosh.
think we gotta enlarge that, right?
Yeah, it's a
just
little
tad.
small.
Just by a touch. And also, we gotta like tweak the camera so our peeps can see what we're looking at.
By like twice.
This guy's sword is bent. He's never gonna amount to much. Look at that.
It's like a sickle.
It's gonna thresh some wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in a line.
We can kind of do.
Like a wall.
Just assume each square is. Just go by the squares in the map.
Yeah.
Alright.
Something like that.
Alright.
Oh, do I need to switch this camera a little bit?
He's like, so you guys all go on and you can burn that side too, the camera, whatever the best angle is. I
Hang on,
advise you
everybody.
guys head out of town, but before you go, why don't you just give us all your stuff?
That's better.
What stuff?
We didn't end up buying anything in that shop. Prices are too steep. You never find me dropping coin in this burg.
Yeah, someone must be hiking the prices up around here.
That's right. We've got nothing in our pouches, friends. You're wasting your time.
You guys are all the same. Elmar! What do these people buy from you? They just bought enough rations for this fella over here bought like maybe 5 days of rations. Everyone else bought about 3.
Gonna do us like that, are you? You know these gentlemen.
I don't want any trouble. I told you. We got our own stuff to tend to. Appreciate what you guys are doing, appreciate the business, but I'm not in it for any trouble from over here. Go back in, Elmar.
If it's rations you want, I have rations. You're welcome to.
All your stuff, and I'll take that pretty little guitar you got over there slung across your back too, please.
I shoot him in the face.
You shoot him?
Oh yeah, with my crossbow,
Oh, okay.
Dang.
right in the face.
You are not messing around today, are you?
There.
Please roll a good.
Alright, you're shooting the guy who's talking?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that would be the guy that's in the front right there. It's that guy right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so roll.
Okay.
16.
That's a hit.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty impressed.
And Caliban is.
And Frickin' Caligon.
12 damage.
Wait, what did you roll?
12 for damage.
No, for
16.
16.
Oh, okay, 12.
Not one for talking, are you?
These people like this only know one language.
All right. So you
Bleeding.
shoot him, and it's a pretty substantial hit, like in the chest.
Ooh.
He gets up.
I load again and I'm like pointing.
Everyone roll for initiative first.
Ooh, nat 20.
Dang.
Too bad I used it on an initiative roll.
Yep, that was your one nat 20 for the night. We are screwed. We come across anybody else, we're done.
Okay. What did everybody
You started it. Well, they started it.
Fine.
You
I got a 9.
finish it.
9?
Yeah. Should have rolled my lucky dice. I wonder what they would have given me. Only one better.
Danny, what'd you roll, and what did Potty roll?
I rolled a 11, and Potty rolled an 18. I did an 18.
Potty.
She has a +0.
Shoot you in the face with my crossbow. That's what I do.
Satchel, come on.
Lining up for initiative. Lining up for a fight.
Satchel.
Can't wait. Is it raining again?
Gonna be raining all day tomorrow too.
That's what I heard. Get out of this drought, maybe.
Alright. So you shoot that, and they're.
I like you. Yeah, you got him crying.
So all of them kind of draw they already had. When you shoot the guy, he already had a short sword drawn,
Mm-hmm.
and he's hurt pretty bad, and the other 3 draw their short swords. And that will start with you.
And Caligon's going again.
I say, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just say, you can walk away now. You've got 2 seconds. I'm gonna wait and see if I'm like readying till they count down, and then I see if they look like they're gonna back away. And if they don't, I fire again at the guy that's almost dead. Does he look like he wants to, like they're ready for battle, or gonna
He's
back
hurting,
away?
and he's like, "Get them!"
I fire again. That's a 19.
Okay, that's a hit.
Same guy.
Oh yeah. 5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
Yeah. When he says, he goes right when he goes, get them. It's just like it's like right in his eyeball,
Okay.
Just-
So he's just like.
and then
Okay. So he just kind of falls over. Go ahead and get him.
die.
Die. KO.
Yeah.
Alright.
Finish it.
So Potty's
Fatality.
turn.
Wait, I was gonna move.
Oh, okay. Where do you want to move?
I'm gonna move over 1. Hide, and then I'm gonna hide. Use my hide action, my bonus hide action.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for that or just hide?
Your hide action?
Yeah. Or am I hidden?
How does it work for hide action?
Huh?
How when you roll for? Is it like a stealth or?
Yeah, it's like a stealth check.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
That is.
Rolling really nice night.
I know. That's an 18.
18. Okay, yeah. You're hidden. Nerds of broad supply.
Only the best.
I'm rolling with my Amazon dice tonight.
We're gonna win.
Good. Are we allowed to say Amazon? I don't know if we are.
With my other, with the dice I found in the parking lot.
Under a bench.
Large, non-determined online retailer.
Right?
Okay, Danny. It's Potty's turn.
Okay.
Nondescript retailer. Large quantity supplier.
How do you like to bless her teammates?
Okay.
And she takes her paw and then blows a kiss. and then herself.
Told you she's warming up to me.
Okay. Let's tell everybody what bless does.
The bless, it gives you an extra D4
Ooh.
to add to your attack roll. Or any kind of saving throw as well.
Just once, or for the entire encounter?
Just one.
Okay.
Is that the end of her turn?
And then
anything
her
else?
other one would be, yes. Oh, I thought she had.
So wait, that would the D4 is added to the damage roll, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your D20. Yes, that's it.
Okay. It is Cosette's turn.
Okay. Use a sling
Nice.
and take all this thing from and Caliban and aim it for this guy's face.
Which guy?
Which guy? This guy?
Curved
this
sword,
guy?
bat, or crossbow?
Which one?
The bat, I think.
Club?
Which one's the bat? The one in the middle?
No,
No, that's
all the way
further-
to your right.
furthest one.
That
Yep.
guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Your sling? Okay.
He's club.
Roll.
Oh.
This guy can attack people at a right angle with that sword.
16 just hits.
Yay.
Yay!
Good
It's like a
job.
corner, one of those corner guns.
Yeah. Well, bends the bullet around the corner.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. So it's not quite like David and Goliath. You just kind of take your sling and it like just kind of. What was he holding? His crossbow?
His club.
His club?
Yeah.
Oh, he tries to like swing at it like it's a baseball, and then he whips it and it hits him in the in like chest. All right, let's go, Rowan.
Right. I'm going to bring out the longbow. I'm going to shoot this guy right here, the curved sword, right in the chest. I hope. Oh,
You can use a D4.
that's right.
D4.
Let's see. Yeah. 13.
You miss.
Darn.
So your bow goes like wide, like real wide, and Potty's like,
I sneezed, sorry. What? He caught me off guard. He's smaller than he looks.
I blessed you, you dummy.
Did he use it?
I did.
He used it.
It still wasn't that great.
What was it? A 1?
I'm not using this lucky die over here. I'm gonna stick with my Nerds Broad dice.
Okay, so let's start with that crossbow guy.
Nope.
That crossbow guy, which is that guy, right?
Yeah, the middle guy.
No, that's club.
Club guy?
In this
Oh,
case.
okay. this guy goes and goes over here right in front of Potty right here, and swipes at her with his short sword.
With.
And that is his first strike misses.
Yeah.
So give those dice for room. Yeah,
Mhm.
they found the parking lot.
Yeah, 7 misses, right? I forget what I'm.
Hopefully misses.
Oh, what's Potty's AC?
Oh yeah, right here. I have like looking at you.
You're like, I hope so. Like, no.
10. So yeah, misses.
It's only 10?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have any armor?
We need to buy her some armor or something.
Geez, she's just...
What? She's carrying it in her backpack.
This whole time, right?
Hold on, sorry, what was it?
10 is her armor class, so it misses.
Oh, it just misses. She's level 2, right?
Yeah.
Right? Is she leveled up? Okay.
I don't think she's wearing any
I don't think she's
armor.
wearing anything. She's just walking around
Okay.
naked.
So
Like,
it just barely, like, she's just with her clumsy cat-like reflexes. She manages to, but she trips, and then she just stumbles and catches herself. So the guy attacks again as she's going down.
oh no. Put that armor on, Potty.
For 14 to hit. Oh, actually 18 to hit.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
We should think about.
Okay. And that is 4 damage. Okay. So then we're gonna go over. We'll just go down to one club guy who's next to him. Crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay. Crossbow stays where he is and takes a. He runs up. Runs up. Who's this?
Rowan.
Goes up to Rowan. Swipes at him with his short sword. $13 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. Alright. Swipes at him again. 12.
Also a miss.
Alright. And we will go over to the other guy. Does he have...
This
Your
dude.
movement's 30. Can you get over there? I can't really see.
5, 10.
I guess he could kind of get there.
I know. He's right next to his friend, like over here.
Okay. That's as far as you can go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, move him up there. And he swipes that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he goes diagonal.
Swipes that potty. Nat 20.
Oof.
Now he's rolling good.
Lucky body will die.
I think she heard you.
Nobody heard me. I'm hidden.
9 damage.
That was my inner monologue.
So 9 damage to potty.
Oh no. Okay. She's still swimming.
He's gonna swipe again.
Oh no. Wait.
And the next one's a miss with a 6. Okay. And we're at the top of the initiative to Encalagon.
Okay. Right, and I'm at Crooked Sword guy here. The guy that just went.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire
Okay.
from the bushes, my hand crossbow.
You're hidden, right?
Yes. Ooh. It's a 12.
Don't choke now.
That's a miss. So he sees an arrow just kind of. What the heck? Anything else? Still.
No, I'm still hidden. Still hidden.
Potty's turn.
Dumb.
Let's get you hiding in the forest and no one can see. Actually, where are you?
Behind that bush.
Oh,
He's not really hidden.
you're not really
He's
hidden.
right there.
Thanks, Jeff.
She tried to put it in the dice box, but missed it, and it just clattered off the table again.
My rolls.
I'm going to hold the dead
At who?
at the guy that was
The sword guy? Or the club guy? Is
In
the
front?
sword guy doesn't have any damage, but the club guy does, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The club guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Club guy likes to play.
Roll for damage.
Alright. Oh, it's actually wisdom save of 13.
Oh. Wisdom save? Oh, failed.
You failed?
He failed.
Okay. Yay! So.
Ooh, nice.
Come on, Potty!
come on, Potty. Put him in the ground.
So come on, I like the club. Your name is Potty.
4.
4? So what happens with Toll is dead? You hear a bong and you're just like,
She's still alive. Alright, well, she's for a bonus action, she's gonna do healing word on herself.
okay. Alright.
She goes, I'm not afraid of death.
Life.
Ain't that the truth?
It really is.
Scared to death.
Okay, so she gets 6. Okay.
She wanna do
Yeah, oh no, she's gonna get 2 opportunity attacks if she moves, right?
Well, if she moves, if she stays within 5 feet of them and moves around
as long
them,
as she doesn't move more than 5 feet. She can sidestep like in between.
so it's up to you, but
One guy's way?
I think if you, well,
You can't move back or you're gonna vote. You can move left or right.
well, she's good, no matter what,
Oh, you're gonna get an opportunity. You can only
because
move.
they're right next to
You
each
can only
other.
move to my right.
You're right. Okay.
My right.
Without opportunity attack?
Without an
No, 'cause
opportunity
you're still
attack,
gonna be within, you're not leaving their range of influence.
Is she able to don any armor, or is that a whole action?
You can't do that right now. You guys are in the middle of battle.
that takes time. Because if she moved here, it would provoke an opportunity attack from him. But if you moved here, it would provoke an opportunity attack from
But she
him.
was. She can
So
move
you're
right
right
next.
here.
She can move over.
You can move over 1 if you want to get.
But that won't be an opportunity.
No, because you haven't left their.
Their range.
You can like
'cause he's
sidestep.
like-
Yeah.
Okay,
That
yeah, let's do
lets
that
you
then.
open up
Right.
if that's what you want.
Yeah.
All right. Because that's turn.
Okay. I've been wanting to use this spell.
Who? Cosette?
Sleep. And
Wait, did you say sleep or leap?
sleep.
Okay. I jumped really high.
Can I maybe get some? It sends creatures into magical slumber. Roll
Yeah.
5d8.
Yeah, and it depends on how many hit points.
Okay.
That could be really good because then we can just book it out of here.
Yep. Good night. See ya.
Okay. Okay, 5d8.
I was like, yeah, on our way out.
1, 2,
Jab.
I'm gonna fart in his face.
Roll for nauseous fumes.
5. Okay. Gonna sneak a d20 in there. Okay. So can I put that guy? I get to. That's like the hit points left.
You can put it. You rolled 15. One of them will fall asleep.
For how
Which
long?
one do you want to put to sleep? Or wait,
That's roughly.
until the spell ends. How long does the spell end?
Okay. I think I'm gonna put the guy that is that guy.
Sword.
Yeah.
Sword.
Oh, he's sleeping.
It's it's a 1 minute duration.
Sing them a little lullaby. Okay.
Okay. So one of the guys fell asleep.
Actually, can I do a little inspiration too?
Yeah.
Inspiration, everybody. This is my turn as well.
Rowan's not a very good dancer. Alright, Rowan is going to take out his longsword and swing at this guy right in front of him.
Is that sword guy or that?
No, that's
No,
crossbow.
Okay.
Crossbow feller.
For 17.
It's a hit.
And it's going to be... 2 damage.
To the
Right?
crossbow guy.
Oh yeah. Dude, we need to get you a different sword.
Kidding. I'll just like to use a bonus action.
Okay.
Pull out my dagger. Try to stab him in the neck.
You have a bonus action for what? What's your bonus?
To weapon fighting.
Oh, to like
Like,
sword in one hand.
yeah, sword and dagger. Alright, see, this roll wasn't just as good as the last one. Nat 20.
Okay.
And that is going to be... Four damage.
To the crossbow
Five.
guy?
I'm sorry, yeah.
5 damage.
5 damage, yeah. 6, so it's...
Because 1d4, but then you don't add, because
Oh,
it
that's
was
right,
your
'cause it's
bonus
a bonus
action,
action.
you
It
don't.
was- It was in that 20, right?
Yeah.
Is it at 20? So
you
it's
add your
1d4,
so it's 4.
and but not because it was his
With my bonus action,
two-handed
I don't add a
attack.
modifier to
He
it.
can't add the modifier to it, right? Because it was his
That's what I understood with two weapon fighting.
with 2-weapon fighting.
The second attack, you don't use your modifier, so it's just straight
5. So you only rolled a 1?
And then he just rolled a 1. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so you swipe at him with your longsword as a first strike?
Yeah.
And that, with the 2 hit points, you just kind of graze his
Graze him.
arm and he just go, and then you kind of bury like the dagger like into his collarbone, but it hits the bone and just kind of cheeks off and just kind of blades off, but he's still
like bleeding.
yeah, like he felt it, but he's still kind of. Alright. So
What did inspiration do?
You
'Cause
get a extra.
oh, well, I didn't even do it to that one.
so I can't see that. Who's the guy next to that standing up?
It's the club dude.
Club dude? Alright. So, the club dude is like, Gerald! Wake up! And he kicks him awake. And the guy gets up. And then he swipes. He uses his other attack to attack Cosette. That's a 7 to hit.
Who's attacking Cosette?
The club guy. After he woke up the sword guy.
Oh.
But how did he? Oh, so did
kicked
he
him
go
away.
around? Does he go
Oh,
around here?
not potty.
Potty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Caught it.
So the other guy gets up though. The other guy gets up. Alright. So sword guy gets up. Is he next to Cosette? I can't tell. Is
No.
there a space?
No.
here?
There's a
There's a
space.
space. There's a
Okay.
5-foot space.
So he swipes at potty then. Actually, he moves up and he swipes at Cosette. With the melee attack. 14 to hit?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, swipes again.
I got armor.
20 to hit.
Oh, okay, not that good armor, but
With discount armor.
That one.
And that is 6 damage. Okay. And that towards us with the crossbow guy,
That's what she gets for buying armor at the shilling store.
who's got Rowan in front of him. Right, the club guy woke him up, so we're at the crossbow guy. 9 to hit.
Miss.
Rest it. 7.
Miss.
Okay,
Nice.
He's been drinking.
back up to Aaron.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay in the shadows and
Do your best.
yeah, fire again. I'm going to fire at sword guy because he's in nice.
He's the guy who's
Wait,
sleeping,
no.
right?
He was.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that? You don't want to help out your friend. Well, you can anyway. Don't help out your friend.
Actually, I think I have to move over here. I can still get him from there.
Sword guy?
Yeah. Ooh, nat 20.
Okay.
So that is
To sword guy?
Those nerds abroad dice. She must like bless
yeah,
them with
sword guy.
a pope that comes over.
So that's and that was a sneak attack. So that's let's see. So that was 6 plus 2, so that's 8 plus 4, so that's 12 plus another one, 17.
It's like bowling.
So was that towards sword guy?
Sword guy,
And what was it?
17.
No, what did you use?
It was this crossbow, my crossbow bolt.
Alright. How do you want to do that?
Gruesomely.
I just it's like the bolt goes like so fast and so deep into this guy. It like goes in between his armor and just goes, and it like hits right in his heart and he just drops. But it was all so fast it wasn't it didn't even see it. You just saw him just drop.
So you just see, like, you just hear
Maybe.
a whoosh, and he just falls, and nobody knows that he like, the other two guys look at each other like this, and they look down and they see the arrow just lodged in this thing, and they're just like, ugh.
That's right. You want it back?
Okay. Okay. Sure you want our stuff that bad?
Well, they wanted it, so you know I'm giving it to them.
Now they're gonna get it.
Potty.
You can have all my arrows in your head.
Your bolts,
Potty.
Mr. Longbow.
Mine are action arrows. Look like a 16-bit character.
She's going to do Toll the Dead again.
Two.
Do it.
Which guy?
Which guy?
The guy in front of him.
Who is?
Club guy.
Club dude right there.
18.
Oh.
This guy's not nice at all.
That's done.
Okay. Goes that.
Give it.
Smash him with your loot.
Yeah, that's
Where's this guy going?
Is Potty in the way of sight? I can
Yes.
attack.
Yeah. Well, if you're attacking that guy, yeah.
But you can move
One.
over, yeah.
You could attack the guy next to Rowan.
Cleric. Rowan, are you gonna spare the dying on us?
Oh, that's true. Good point. I can cure wounds, but only one time, and I'm not purchased.
Sling. Yeah. I need to get you like a rapier or something, because then you can use your dexterity.
Yeah, that one's better. Well, I need to find a store.
18. Or okay, that's a hit.
Too bad we're about to be chased out of this town.
And
but-
then
Is there a rapier in one of these guys?
You guys turn the map cam.
Which way do you want it?
6 damage.
Closer like this.
6 damage to the club guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
The sling and the rock right into his skull.
Ooh.
Like a little, and it goes like in there. Or like here. And then
It's like burrowing itself in.
So he kind of drops dead again with like a sling. It just looks kind of like a pebble, just went dink. Like, and his buddy goes, ugh!
So he did?
And he just kind of, okay.
And he makes
Rolling.
that noise.
I just
Yep.
turn to the other one before I make my attack, and I'm like, just you and us now, little man. You sure you want to go for another round? And then with that, I try to bring my longsword across his chest. 15.
Hits. Oh wait, no, that's just, no, that hits.
For 3 damage.
Okay.
Then, for my bonus action, I'm going to try to use my dagger again. Because why? Feel me now, nerds abroad. 19.
Okay, that's a hit.
Oh, that's good. That was good.
Let's see. That's is that just a 1? Yeah, just a 1.
So your dagger, like you swipe at him with your long sword, and he's pretty hurt from that. And then you take your dagger out, and it's like chink, and he looks at you, ugh, and he takes off back towards the manor.
I shoot at him with my crossbow. I don't want him getting away.
Go for it.
Okay. Do I get advantage because I'm still hidden?
Yeah.
He doesn't know where I'm at, right? Yeah, nat 20.
Nice. Wait, do
Okay.
you get to double that?
So that's 6 plus 2, 8, plus 4, 12, plus 4, 16.
16 damage.
Okay, what does that look like?
It's like a pink explosion.
It's just like he's like running, and it's like, and it's just this beautiful arc, and then it just goes right in the back of his skull, and he just like stops, and then falls.
Okay. So from where you guys are standing, it just looks like he got nailed in the back of the head with a snowball. And he like just falls.
Are there any other people around? Like,
no, they all
townsfolk?
went in. They saw this and they just kind of all hid
okay.
inside.
And I take one of the bodies and I throw it into the well.
The well.
In the middle right there.
Actually, I don't do that. I
No?
think about doing that, but then I
In your head,
decide I don't want to poison the townsfolk well water. So we just run.
Okay. So you guys,
I that's what I think we should just get out of here.
Alright, let's get out. Before more of their kind come.
Yeah.
Good idea. Here, John, little man.
So we quickly head away on the Tribor trail. Oh, if I see any of my
Arrows.
arrows on the way out, I grab those.
Yeah, they're all
Likewise.
there. You pick up all
Likewise.
so you can replenish
I think I only shot one myself.
arrows you had there. Okay, so you guys head out.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank
Right.
you, and Peloton.
Right? For carrying the team. How's those shoulders, Pete?
He was looking at my loot, and he, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you guys.
Those
for-
Ruffian should have left town a lot sooner.
those type of people tend to only have one language. So
And I think we spoke it better than they did.
That's what we got to do.
You guys are very sharpshooters.
Well, we were learned from the best.
Well, you were rolling good too. And you weren't shooting actually this time. You were...
Hacking away.
Yeah, hacking away.
That sword is almost as good as my arrow.
Well,
Gotta get me a better sword, though.
obviously that was our first taste with the red brands. So let's go find this spell book and maybe we can get rid of those
Problems.
Yeah.
Let's do that. And Potty, let me take a look at those slashes on you.
Potty, might I recommend you wear some armor of some kind? Oh, for crying out loud.
Can I use my medicine kit and do a healing on her?
Yeah, how bad is she?
She's at 10. 10 hit points. That's 7. She's good now, actually. Yeah, Potty, I think Rowan's right. We should get just to protect you because you protect us and you bless us and we want you around. So we should get some armor on you. That's not a bad idea. You can always take it off when you're sleeping.
Can you check to see if she has any armor? I don't know what's in her inventory. Maybe I just didn't own it.
Can you check to see if she's listening?
Inventory. She has leather armor.
Oh yeah.
Is it gone?
No, but now it is. It added 1 point.
There you go.
Whoa, well,
Something.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. That's the only armor she's got?
Yeah, right now she doesn't. She has a holy symbol.
Find her better armor and me a better sword.
Did you guys leave town already?
Yes.
Yeah, heading down the trail. We're getting out of there.
Getting out of Dodge.
What time is it at this point? Time of day?
Morning. You guys started in the morning about, I'd say 6 or 7. You guys got up. You headed over there. It's probably looking like 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we.
Baby, I can't. Thank
Come
you.
here, come here, baby.
Thank you. I know I'm killing it, right?
She's like,
High five.
high five, man. High five. You were making these guys work for their points.
Killing it.
It's awesome.
We're killing it.
Next time, when you find those dice in the parking lot, leave those dice in the parking lot.
Baby, can I have one? Thank you. You want to sit here?
Yep. So we are up the trail.
Heading up the trail. What's up this trail?
Puppy.
What do we see? Trees?
Puppy, baby.
Trees and more trees?
Well, it said it's about
Puppy.
60 something miles away. 65 miles up north of this trip to the lair. So that's going to take us about 3 days or so to get there.
Well, how much you want to bet we run into trouble along the way?
Well, we should avoid it if we can.
We should try, but it always seems to find us. Ironically.
Well, to stick to the trail, and when night comes, head off the trail and make a small camp.
That would be a good idea.
Oh, listen to the birds. They're so pretty.
That's pleasant. I couldn't hear them. That's a
Except for that bird. That bird sounds terrible.
I think that bird's sick. That bird's close to death.
Is it? Is that you? Are you making that noise?
I don't think so.
Did the mutton not sit well with you?
Well, it did taste a bit off. I don't exactly think it was the freshest mutton, if you know what I mean. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I couldn't hear the birds earlier on with all of the clashing of swords and dying that was going on.
Luckily, not on our end.
Aye, true. Glad Potty bounced back. I'm starting to like that little furball.
I think she still hates you.
You hear and you get nailed in the head with a hairball.
Oh.
Well, I've had worse. Oh, not much worse. Nope, that's pretty bad. That's here. Don't fix it.
Ah!
Right.
Don't worry about me.
Alright. Wash off in the rain whenever it happens.
Alright, so you guys are headed.
Down the trail.
We're just down the trail, heading up north.
My writing instrument.
The Tribor Trail.
Crapped out on me.
Yeah.
How's your writing instrument?
It's dead. Just like the red brands we ran into.
Oh, I got an extra.
Look at you keeping supplies ready and handy in that pouch of yours.
So you guys are about, what, 60 miles, you said? You guys are making...
Well, our goal.
It's 65
the
miles
elf
away.
told us that, or the sister told us that it was 65 miles north on the Tribor Trail to get to Agatha the Banshee's lair.
Okay. So that's about, you can travel on foot. Help me up here. You can travel on foot about
24 miles a day.
24 miles a day.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're
That's a
looking
medium
at,
pace.
yeah. So 24 miles a day. You guys ate already.
Good thing.
60 miles. So it's about 3 days. Okay, so you guys head on, and Potty's like, I don't think this is the last we're gonna see of those guys.
Well, we've got a head start, and I don't think so either. But
At least they know we mean business. They know that we're a force to be reckoned with. So even if they do try it, they'll be a bit more cautious.
well, we've got to be cautious at night. We don't want them sneaking up on us. But we do have a little bit of a head start. Probably take them a while before they figure out what is going on. Since I didn't want that. I didn't want the survivor to tell them what had happened.
No.
I'm gonna let them figure that out
Leave no
themselves.
survivors, that's my motto.
You didn't think they're gonna ask the shopkeep?
I mean, probably, but what do you suggest?
We can't really do anything about it now.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to do
Saying
anything about it
it's not gonna
then.
be fun coming back. I mean,
Probably.
killing them didn't. Could have asked that guy some questions. That's all I'm saying.
Well, hopefully if we get this spell book, that'll be a problem already solved.
I don't, never had much luck asking people questions.
No.
Never really worked out well for me.
Questions only lead to more problems, which leads to more fighting, which leads to more death.
Books, though. Books provide much answers.
I haven't had much use for a book other than using it to club someone over the head who didn't agree with me.
Because you can't read.
Buddy. Yes, it's because I can't read. Feel better about yourself?
I already knew.
Unbelievable. Anyway.
Okay, well, do we, notice anything on this trail?
Do we
Or
suspect
do I notice
anything?
anything?
Are we being followed?
Perception check.
Perception.
I'm doing one.
Oh, who's in front?
I think Caligon's in front.
I have 14.
Alright. Yeah, don't really see
Yeah, I
anything.
got a 12.
Yeah.
Seems clear. Okay.
Alright.
How long have we been traveling?
It's been, for sake of time, you guys have been traveling maybe about, let's go with about 6 hours, 4 hours. So it's about 2 p.m.
Okay.
right now.
Okay. So,
You know,
we're just sort of.
Potty does have a point. We go back to that town, it's going to be a bit of a trouble. Again, if we have this spell book by that time, hopefully that'll solve our problems. But I suspect we're in for a bit of a rumble when we come back.
Well, I think the best plan of action then at that point is to send one of us in, and then one of us that can stick to the shadows or perhaps talk their way out of a situation. We meet up with the nun quietly. They're looking for 4 adventurers on the way back. They won't be looking for one. I'm sure there's plenty of travelers that come in and out of there. The rest of us hang on the outside. We try to figure out what's going on with the book.
All right. That's a good plan.
Sounds like a
So
I agree to it.
Are we headed to the Banshee?
Yeah, we're on our way to her lair.
Well, we could try the plan that Anteleon had. Also, I could try to somehow persuade the Banshee to give us the location of the spellbook, and that we can offer help to her in any sort of way for whatever she needs.
I'll watch from the shadows. I think we can cover you we can cover you, make sure that you don't come to any harm. But I think that would be one person's much less intimidating than 4, and we don't want to have to kill the Banshee.
I mean, if she drives us to it, we'll definitely put one through her head. But
Yeah, but we unfortunately need.
Kill the Banshee, kill the Banshee.
we're not going to kill her right
No.
away.
We're not gonna do that.
We're going to wait and see how she reacts to Cosette here. If she puts up a fight, then we'll kill the Banshee. Maybe.
Why don't you go in first?
Because I work better from a distance.
Coward. Can't read, can't fight, can't crow.
Yeah, what?
Where will you be, Potty?
I can read, just don't want to.
I'll be around. You know.
Do you want to hide as well while you're in there and get ready for battle or else?
I'll be around, my friend.
Alright, well, we can do this, guys. And I can do this. Been through worse. And
Well-
you guys have my back. I know you guys do. So I trust you guys. I talk myself up and give myself inspiration as well.
Well, we've got a couple days yet before we get there, so
Okay.
We've
Might
got
be-
some time to go.
hyping yourself up a little early, but
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but
Okay,
I'm
so
ready.
another 4 hours pass.
Okay.
The sun's going down.
All right. So at this point, we should start thinking about finding camp somewhere off the beaten track.
Good idea.
somewhere to cover as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can rest.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's the environment around us like? What do we look?
no
where are we-
cardboard trail. You guys are still in the middle of the forest.
Okay, so it's forest.
Yeah.
I say we split up a little bit and try to find a good spot off of the trail for camp. Split up. We meet back here in 20 minutes. See what we can find.
Be careful.
All of us. Be careful.
So you guys just all split up 4 ways?
I think. Well, maybe we should do 2 and 2.
Agree.
So who's with who?
Well, we're going to want to even out the third party, so
Well,
I say
I'll go with Potty
since she likes you,
since she hates you. And
she's warming up. And I oh, frick.
What was that?
Hairball.
It's a stinky hairball.
all right, so I go with Potty, and we just go. I mean, we go 10 minutes. What we can search for in about 10 minutes off of the trail, searching for a good place to kind of like bed down for the night. Preferably something either obviously with good shelter, or maybe there's like a rock outcropping that kind of forms like an alcove, something that kind of gives us some cover on more than one, or like a dense group of trees.
So that's what you're looking for?
Yeah, something that'll kind of like is open on one end but pretty closed on the other end. So we kind of have our backs to a wall, so we can't get surrounded.
Okay.
And it's off the trail and kind of hard to see. That's what I'm looking for.
And I go with Cassette, and we're going to look for. I think we should look for.
You're the pro.
I think we should look for an area of dense trees with a choke point, in case we have to. Anyone tries to funnel through, we can pick them off at that point. We're going to have to find a place with some dense trees that no one can see a fire, and perhaps not smoke as well. So that's my plan.
Like a great plan.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay, so it is getting dark.
It's black.
It's so dark I can't see anything. How dark it is. Zoom in perfect.
I'm gonna do that.
Black like my soul.
Is it? What's your allegiance?
No, I'm lawful neutral.
Keep talking amongst yourselves. I'm trying to figure out what happened here.
Well, I guess.
Have you had
just
to
a
set
body.
up camp a lot as you traveled?
Yes, many a time. I set up camp back in the days when growing up as a boy, and even then after. Skills I learned taught me a lot. Find a place where you're least vulnerable and most secluded.
How do you get comfortable when you're sleeping outside?
I don't think you ever get comfortable sleeping outside. You just sort of get used to it. Rocks become your beds, trees become your roof over your head. You just sort of make it your life. I wouldn't recommend it for too many people, though. Hardens any man, or woman for that matter. You haven't had to do too much of this yourself, have you?
No, I'm really new at this, so I just find it really amazing that you have been able to survive out in the wilderness, and you know the different species and the different plants, and you know that you can, even in the beginning when you taught me how to steer the oxen, that was definitely my first time steering oxen, so it's all very exciting and new.
Oh, it's nothing too hard to teach. It's just observation, really. Being aware of your surroundings. Being able to track your prey, or track your predators, for that matter.
Do you ever get caught in the rain outside?
All the time.
Okay, so you guys are all looking for the same thing?
Well, are we? I mean, I'm looking for more
It's
like
a little bit different, but
yeah,
generally
the same type
Okay.
of thingy.
Give me a survival check, Aaron.
18.
Okay. Alright, so you're able to find what you're looking for.
Okay.
You said about 10 minutes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you guys rendezvous back.
So I was able to find something, but he wasn't.
I need a survival check.
No. 18.
And you rolled an 18?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you guys rendezvous and you kind of both find a place, a good spot.
Well, we found a nice place Was it like trees or was it like a
It's
rock?
mostly trees. There's not really any overhang, but you guys both found pretty decent places where there's cover.
Well, I found a nice alcove of trees that can provide us at least some protection on our back that nobody could sneak up on. What'd you find?
Well, I found an area with a slender slender choke point between some large, old, gnarled trees that might funnel any enemies through.
All right. Well, that sounds like a little bit more protection and coverage than what I found. So let's head with what you've got.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for any dry pieces of wood that you can find. The drier the better. Less smoke that way.
All right.
So as we're kind of heading over there, I'm keeping an eye out for any just
Same thing.
dry pieces.
Dry pieces of wood and
Okay.
kindling and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys are all looking for wood. All right. Survival check from all of you.
That's a 14.
Ah, I only got a 6 on that one. I couldn't find it.
You thought it was a branch.
I said, oh no, that's a snake.
It was, what's brown and sticky?
Oh, I
Not
don't
a
think that was a branch.
A crit fail, because I'm new at this.
Oh no, that's even worse.
You stepped in the stick that I.
Okay.
He's like, there's a stick.
There's a stick. Oh.
All right. So what did you roll, Aaron?
I rolled a 14.
Okay, with a 14, you find a few like twigs and some grass and whatever, and you're able to pick that up along the way.
So enough for a small
Yeah.
fire. Or...
Yeah. Danny, you rolled a crit fail.
Mm-hmm.
So you come back and you hacked off like a limb from a really green tree. You brought it to them and it's just really green.
Will this work, guys?
Not exactly.
Now that'll too much smoke, I think.
So as you're walking to this spot, Potty's ahead of you, and she's ahead of you, so she goes around this brush and she pops a squat and pees, and then she keeps walking along. You come along and you grab this big brush where she peed, so you don't have anything either.
Well,
And
it was dry.
It was.
Oof. All right.
so,
Ice is gonna linger.
and you see Potty coming back with like a big stack of like wood,
Oh,
and she's just kind of lugging it behind her.
what'd you find?
I found this dead tree over here, and I was able to, kick it. It's really dry, and she rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
She's got a whole bunch
I
of
found some
dry stuff.
soggy leaves. You know how that happened?
I pissed in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I just kind of toss it in her direction.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So,
No, this one?
do we need to arrange a watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, who's watching with who, or what's?
Well, I think we just 2-hour shifts throughout the night.
Yep.
Yeah. It's about 9 o'clock p.m. right now, because I figured it'd take you guys
Okay.
a little bit to
So
find shelter, all the wood and stuff. So, you guys start a fire.
A small fire.
Okay.
I can
Something that could kind of be
doused easily.
doused
and
easily.
secluded.
Okay.
Probably kind of. I'm also gonna kind of, because it's pretty narrow choke point. He said, so I'm actually gonna kind of like stack up some of the wood that she found in front of that, and maybe even her like green branch and stuff like that to kind of like so that
Camouflage it.
yeah, like you can't really see. You wouldn't really be able to see the flame.
Unless you got like right up close to it.
Okay.
I'm not strong, so I gotta be cautious.
I'm learning so much.
You gotta.
Well, I would have been more helpful, but I got a little bit of surprise when I was looking for my leaves.
Well, you gotta do what you can to survive. You know, it's been like that my whole life. But
It's the story of my life as well.
Survive in the wilderness as well.
not really the wilderness. It was an abandoned town. I was the only one left me and my father, but I didn't see much of him. But so, with no one around in this empty town, I had to figure out ways to, survive by myself.
Where's your father now?
I don't know. Don't care that much. I left a while ago. Left him.
You left him.
Yeah.
You left him in the abandoned town?
Mm-hmm. He didn't care for me. Then we didn't, never liked him much. So, left him and went on my way. Doing, once I finished reading all the books in the library, there was nothing there to keep me there, so I left.
I think you guys, we should turn in. Set
All
up
right,
watch.
who wants
Get
first
us
watch?
early.
I'll take the.
I'm not staying watch with that guy.
All right, I'll take the watch after him. Who wants third watch?
I'll take third one.
I'll take third watch with her.
With her?
Patty?
I thought we were doing individual watches.
I could go, if no one's going with Rowan, I could.
I mean, we could take double watches, but I don't see how that.
Alright, I'll just take the last watch.
Okay, I feel like with only 4 of us, and I feel like a 2-hour watch would be more beneficial.
You want this one?
That would,
2-hour
that would be true.
segments. All right. So we. All right. So you're up first, y'all.
Jaw.
Alright. Can you get a perception check, Jim?
Well, 2-hour watches times 4. That would be a full
Eight.
rest.
Yeah.
For us, for all of us.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Or
technically,
do
you
we
guys
need
would
to
each
do
have
like a
6.
3-hour?
You guys need 3 hours, because it would only be 6 hours.
Okay, we do
for
3-hour
Yeah.
sections.
I got a measly 4.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Well, it would have been fine had it not ricocheted off one of my other dice, and so.
Okay, blame your other dice.
Yeah, I am blaming my other dice. Okay. Always blame your other dice.
Blame the parking lot dice.
Yep.
The sticky parking lot dice.
Actually, this wasn't. I was rather surprised at that, but
You know what? They're fair. That's what's important.
it's fair. That would have sucked too.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
10 to 1, I get surprised by something.
You're the worst ranger, man. Worst.
I'm a langer.
The world's worst ranger, the world's worst rogue, the world's worst cleric. And you know what? She's a great bard.
Yeah, she's a pretty decent bard. We lucked out with that. And
One of us has to be good at what we
yeah,
do.
Stop clock is right twice a day. Right?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. Hold on.
I'm bunking down here. Sure hope there's nothing around. It's a bit dark, so I can't see anything because I'm a little bit further away from the fire than I anticipated being.
Is this your inner monologue?
Yes.
Okay. This is what he's thinking.
That potty's probably going to try to come up behind me and piss on my leg. I don't know why she doesn't like me. I'm a fairly likable guy, upstanding, with a decent sense of humor. I mean, she hacks up hairballs that aren't too fun, and that's not good. I just wipe them on my fellow explorers and go about my day.
I love that this is your inner monologue. Like, this is what he's thinking. I just imagine, like, this, and just
Sort of
this.
laughing. Trees are a bit thicker than I imagined around here. Good hiding spot for anyone who wants to ambush us. Of course, I wouldn't know too much about that right
You're
now.
the one
Again, it's
who
dark.
picked it.
That is true. I didn't see the flip. Wait a minute, how are you inside my head?
This
It's like my
and Caligon is now your conscious.
now my conscious.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Conscious. Good.
He's the little
The voice in my head.
the devil on your
On my shoulder?
Yeah.
Well, you know, again, I wasn't. I thought I was better than that as a ranger. I might be losing my edge. I can't see how though.
Do you have an edge?
Of course, I had an edge. Had an edge for years. I was born with the edge.
Okay.
I was molded
Now
by
you're
my...
level 1 again.
No,
Or level 2.
Now I'm level 2, and it's getting bad percent. I have no idea where I even am half the time now.
Midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis. And I'm only... Hold on, I gotta check my age. I'm only 41. I guess it is a midlife crisis. That's pretty midlife.
Yeah,
41.
mhm.
I'm over the hill, as they say. Talking to myself now as I'm sitting here on watch. God only knows what's happening over there at the camp. They're probably snoozing away. God, I'm a horrible ranger. I used to be so much better than this. I haven't even sharpened my sword since that last fight. You know, I'm gonna do that right now. Start sharpening my sword. Let myself go. Unbelievable.
All right. I don't know what's going on with this, but okay. So we're just gonna do this.
So much better. And now I'm making noises in my head. This is why I can't sleep half the time. Just fine. I think to myself, I'm gonna have a nice sleep. I wake up refreshed in the morning, and my brain goes every which way. That's why I was good at night. Never got the drop on me before. Of course, I was also younger and a bit more put together.
Okay. All right. So as we
I was like, man, this is gonna be a long night for you.
It
Man.
was
Long 3 hours.
Just you find me, it's like totally like bloodshot.
Just muttering to yourself.
okay.
Better.
All right. So as you're sitting there, the other two went to sleep, or the other three went to sleep.
Now it's gone quiet. It's never a good sign.
So as you're sitting there, where are you on this?
I'm in the dark, as it were. Alright, so I guess you guys are all
It's
on the fire.
nighttime, so let's just say, just imagine you guys have a limited field of view. So where are you guys?
Okay. Let's just say, I mean, we'll probably...
Party's probably sleeping over here. Or the fire. Where are you?
I'm probably more at the mouth of this choke point, so somewhere around there.
Danny, where are you?
I'm probably kind of back here. Oops.
So you guys adjust the camera.
Here, close to the fire.
Get some good angles.
Okay. So you're sitting here with your inner monologue.
I don't know why that potty still doesn't like me.
So you're sitting there just
Piece of that.
having your Charlie Brown monologue. And you hear a
Well, that's not good.
and you feel an arrow comes out of the darkness as you're going, and it lodges itself in your leg for like 5 damage.
Well, don't that just beat all?
So then, as you're coming out there, you see, like you hear rumbling around. So you see, you don't know where it came from, but it came from like somewhere over here, and you kind of look, you're like, and you hear something else over here. Here. Another one probably right here. And then out of here comes a hobgoblin. Comes out.
I hate hobgoblins.
Get everybody.
Yep.
What?
And that's where we're going to take an intermission.
No.
What will he do? Stay tuned
Get
for
his
more.
partners up.
Welcome back to AminoQuest. AminoQuesters. Just trying something out. Will nail one. AminoQuesters? Yes? No? Nope.
Nope.
Chalk it up. We'll find a new one later. So, our band of adventurers, who we don't know what they're called, headed up the Tribord Trail in search of Agatha the Banshee. After a little kerfuffle, with the ruffians. They killed them all.
I was like,
Yeah.
does it count as a kerfuffle
We like
if
slaughtered
we killed all of
all of
them?
them.
Mercilessly.
It wasn't a slaughter.
Wasn't a slaughter.
It was close.
No.
I mean,
It was close.
the only one who took damage was the cat.
2 of them
So
died.
yes, and then 2 of them died from bolts.
Yes.
But it was very impressive
That's
the
right.
way that they died. Yeah.
So after that, they headed up the trail. The day was very uneventful, and they left Rowan up for watch, who was having his inner monologue.
It was great.
And while he was, having his inner monologue, he got shot with an arrow.
As normally happens to those who have inner monologues.
I mean, if I saw a monologue that bad, I'd probably shoot an arrow at that guy too.
Okay.
So we will roll for initiative.
Just him?
Oh yeah, just him.
Okay.
18.
18.
Yep. Sure, now I roll good.
Okay.
Rolling for initiative.
Alright.
You guys within earshot of me.
Rowan.
Oh yeah.
And they're sleeping.
I'm sleeping, but yeah.
These 3 are sleeping. So you don't see, as you were sitting there, you don't see what shot you, but you see something come up in the trail, that guy right in the middle there, and you see this hobgoblin. And he goes, "You guys think you can come and disrupt our cavern, take our prisoners, try to steal our weapons that we rightfully stole for ourselves?"
These guys.
As they're doing that,
The Goblin
That's
March.
the Goblin March.
Yeah.
No.
But the drums sound.
Rather lively.
Yeah. But the drums sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very tightly taught drum. Hit that note. Like marching all around me too.
so while you're standing there,
Jeffrey, if I die just standing this road, I'm gonna come back and haunt the DM.
okay,
Well, maybe you'll pick that here.
Art.
We're all gonna come back as barbarians
Yep.
or paladins or something.
Some
just
ridiculous.
armored
tanky.
up to the.
how many do I have out there? Are there 5 or 6?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I see 5.
He's like, I meant to put 6
Oh, I know.
up there. That giant fat orc just rolls onto people and kills them.
Yeah, we're all gonna come back. One paladin, one barbarian,
Yep.
and one fighter.
God.
Just
So you see this like whole slew of 5 out arrows just come at you at the same time.
Gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, and 3 of them miss, 2 of them hits. One of them's in that 20.
What?
oh, he just had to throw that.
Yeah, I love that. And what?
So
You got spare the dying, right?
Yeah.
Because-
Well, Patty does.
I gotta feel. Oh, I'm dead for sure.
Patty's
I hate me.
It's okay.
So one hit you for 14 damage.
14?
Smokes.
Yep.
What do they got? A ballista?
It's a longbow.
Was it
I got a
second
longbow that
attack?
doesn't do 14 damage. Wait, what does
It's 1d8 plus 1 and it's a crit.
Rolled a 20.
Well, that puts me down to 1. Wait, no, I rested. I haven't rested yet, though.
But you got 5 point. You know you did. Because you
Oh,
had
yeah,
5
sorry.
points from the initial shot. No.
Oh, I know.
You were correct. You have 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Yeah, I got 1 hit point.
Oh,
So that's fantastic.
So the other one that hit you, what you get for having an inner monologue. You need to be dumb as rocks.
Let this be a lesson to you boys and girls.
That one's for 3 damage.
Never inner monologue.
So you are.
So you're
I'm
unconscious.
unconscious.
So Rowan's unconscious. You guys slept through this. You haven't heard anything.
Great.
Great.
Awesome.
That's how I die.
That's how we all die.
Yep. Come back to the paladin. Come back like the tankiest paladin in the world. Like, you could throw a boulder at my head. You'd be like, rain.
Okay. So you guys are sleeping.
Yeah.
Right?
You didn't hear that, right?
I fell silently without a thud.
Well, I mean, those arrows all flew. Where were you? Right there?
Right there.
I don't think
Well,
any of them would have been in
Thanks
range.
everyone for tuning in. That was
Yeah,
the
that was
Lost
me.
Mines of
What?
Phandelver.
Well,
we never found the mine. We all died. So
I rolled
tune in
randomly.
next week for our next campaign.
It was like Firefly. I was on for a season. That was it.
Did you have were you hurt before this?
Yeah.
No,
Or no.
because one arrow took
One arrow
5
took-
damage,
yeah.
one arrow took 14, and the other arrow took the less.
And one arrow just like exploded as it hit me into like giant flames and
Stealth is what, Dex?
Yes.
Never inner monologue, boys and girls. Never. Never in the middle of the woods.
Do you want to check the map? Cam?
I mean, it's there. I am. There I am. Hold on. See, that's me.
So that red one kind of makes its way towards the back, towards Potty,
Potty. How far?
all the way,
Like,
yeah, right next to her.
So let's ignore this because this is
where the action is.
where the action is.
Let's back it up a little bit.
There
Right.
we go.
Oh,
I need a wireless.
line is wired in the way.
So he's able to sneak up on Potty.
That's pretty good.
Good job.
And as he's going,
It's a little bit of my body.
he's trying to sneak over there and he steps on a branch. And she kind of wakes up. So, roll for initiative. Potty.
Okay.
And when Potty wakes up, she's like, guys, I heard something.
She got a nat 20.
Okay.
I heard something. Like everybody just wakes up.
She's still second.
Does she see Rowan over there?
No, she just woke up.
Does
And
she
wakes,
wake her?
she tries to wake you two up, huh?
We wake up,
Yeah.
and
And as she does that, yeah, roll initiative. As she does that,
22.
Ooh. Well,
you got a 22. Roll nat 20.
I rolled a
Sure.
nat 20 when my initiative is 2.
And what's Potty's initiative?
Nat 20.
What's her initiative?
Oh, initiative 0.
Okay, so Aaron's first.
Nat
I just survived.
22?
I mean,
Okay.
not
Danny,
looking
what
good.
did you roll?
I rolled a 19 plus. Oh, I got it. I have like plus. Okay, she has. So it's 13,
23. Okay. You're actually. Okay, so she wakes you guys up. But as you guys. That one action, but not before that one's able to take a swipe at her. Like she wakes up, but he wasn't able to sneak up on her. 17 to hit. For Potty.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. Did we get rest at all?
You guys slept, I'd say about 2 hours, 3 hours.
It wasn't even 3 because he was first shift.
But it was a very long monologue, so I could have sworn
Does that
Maybe
count
a
as
short rest?
Short rest where you can roll hit die, or is that like very certain?
Well, when you guys were jostled, a short rest is what? 3 hours? 2 hours?
2 hours.
I think it's like 2 hours.
Like 2 hours. Alright, I'll allow you guys to roll for a short rest. But nobody's hurt, right? Just Potty?
Oh, actually,
Are any of you guys hurt?
Mm-mm.
You guys don't know what happened to him yet.
We're okay.
No, we don't know what happened to him yet.
Okay.
But
Okay. Potty takes 4 damage. Wait. 5 damage. Okay, so you guys wake up and you see this hobgoblin hanging over Potty, and he's like, "Where's our stuff? Where's that guy?" And Danny, you have
short rest.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Good to know. At least.
So say I use minor illusion to distract them and place an image there where they can see it. Will that help anything with the turn or anything? Not busy or anything like that or not? Or they have to roll to see if it's a minor illusion? So like maybe they'll
I think they
in hopes of
only.
Could be a sound or an image.
They would only have to roll if they, I think, investigate it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll
do it.
believe it right away or something. I think. I mean, that it just depends. We don't know what they'll do. It's up to the DM and.
Yeah, they'd have to do an investigation check, but you can either do an illusion or a sound.
Okay. And they have seen us? Or
They all
Yeah.
see you.
They know where we are.
I'm just gonna use this one again.
At who?
That guy.
You can't see him.
Oh, he can't? Oh, he's hidden.
The only person we see is
Is
this
that
guy
one?
right here.
Oh, okay. The potty's in the way. Take the shot at that.
Okay, go ahead. With your sling.
Okay, 20. But
Nat 20 or dirty 20? Okay. That hits.
Should be a tavern in this game.
2 plus 3. Do I see well?
No, you have that. You have all that wood and it's dark. Okay.
For me.
You'll never know my backstory.
So after you use sling, it's this guy's turn, that red guy, and he's like, "I don't think you want to be doing that. I just want to know where Sildar is. You don't want to be doing that. I'm not alone." And he kind of puts his hand up to hold.
Okay, well, I apologize for the shot I took at you. I could heal you, and we could call it a night. And what can we help you with about Sildar? Why are you looking for him?
The Red Brands took him.
Deception check.
13.
Okay. Mm. 13.
Not here to fight. The Red Brands took him. Back up at the town of Phandalin. They have your weapons.
That's odd.
That's what they hired us.
They have our weapons. You guys didn't get our weapons. You guys took Sildar.
But you said, wait,
Tried to take our weapons.
no, you said, I thought you said that. This is Aaron, by the way.
Yeah.
This is Aaron, by the way,
Yeah.
not, I thought that you said that they had,
I said you guys tried to take our weapons and you took the human.
okay. Then I didn't say that because I thought you said that we took the weapons, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I said the Red Brands took Sildar. You can find them in the Listen, you find them at the Sleeping Gate Tap House.
The Sleeping Gate Tap House.
Or Sleeping, is it Sleeping Gate? Did I write that?
Sorry.
Sleeping Giant? Sleeping
Stone.
Giant Tap House. Can't read my writing. Listen, you can find them at the Sleeping Giant Tap House, back up in Phandalin.
Okay. You guys got off now. If we find out you're lying, we're gonna do what we did to your friend out there, keeping watch. And they all leave.
We need to go check on Rowan.
Okay.
So we run over to Rowan and
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to do it on
look
here.
at little pincushion. Poor little porcupine Rowan. Yeah, really. Ooh.
Does Potty want to heal him? If she wants to? Or, I mean, like, spare the dying him?
Potty's just kind of looking. What an idiot. I bet you he was just talking to himself.
I bet you he was. You probably should. But, you know, you'll never be able to throw a hairball at him again if he dies. Well, he doesn't care now because he's almost dead.
But that's not the thing. Is you said
I'm
that I
gonna try
couldn't
to-
throw a hairball at him, and I just
And
did.
then I'm gonna go help him, try to stabilize him.
What you're trying? First, roll a persuasion.
18.
Okay. So she begrudgingly. Danny, I don't have her thing up.
Oh,
Go
okay,
ahead.
spare the dying. So it's just, they get sick. They get to 0. So they're stable. They don't have to make death saving throws.
Okay. So he's just
And then
he's stable.
after that, am I able to use the healing kit on him?
Well, I think we should just let's take him back
Just have him rest?
and have him rest.
Mhm.
We all could use a rest, as we just keep watch for the rest of the night. I mean, they're gone, so one of the three of us take a few hours watch each and
Let me get these
have him
arrows
heal
out
up.
of him first.
Oh, I forgot about those. Let's pull those out.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
And then
I mean,
So I'll say it's about like 1:30 a.m.
Okay.
right now on
So
your first day.
we want to rest. We want to stay here and rest until he gets a long rest and is able to like be back at full health.
So 8 hours. Okay, who's keeping first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Potty's kind of lays down next to Rowan. I'm fine right here.
All right. By the time that third watch comes around, it'll be light and we'll be up and about anyway. So I think 2 watches is probably fine.
2. So he needs 8 hours, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so we each do 3, but then the last one, by that time it'll be like.
Well, he'll be stable. He wouldn't be healed all the way.
But I'll
right?
have hit points back, right?
But we want to make sure that he gets a long rest.
Yeah, a long rest after. What is that?
He wouldn't heal up all the way?
I don't know. I forget.
Because normally a long rest restores hit points and hit die.
He's there. Consume. Okay, you need to roll 1d4
I do?
first. Yeah.
2.
Okay. So you keep watch for you guys. It's just like you're watching him for the first. After 2 hours,
And he
wakes up. So after 2 hours, he wakes up. He's got 1 hit point.
Oh. Goblins.
So it's about 4 a.m.
Okay, so they're still sleeping.
Goblins.
Yeah, we convinced them that they wanted Sildar. We convinced them that the Red Brands had them. So I sent them off to the tavern. I thought that might be fine.
I'd like to be there when they get there.
Yeah,
Watch
but
that.
probably would be best if we didn't. So I'd say you get back to sleep. We'll once you're feeling good, we'll get back on the road. And he's already asleep. Okay. So continue our. So I guess does that mean that he recovers after 2 hours with 1 hit point, and
Yeah.
then we have to go 8 hours
So
from then?
or you could do a short rest, or you could. Oh, you guys are on foot. So I think you could try to heal him.
Well, I say we wait until he's healed. We just even if we're have to sacrifice half a day sitting in camp.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it would be
we need all of
best.
us in.
So you want to give him the full 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about 4 a.m. You need 8 hours. How do
So
you guys want to
noon.
split up watch? Well, I mean, during the day, it's probably like
I mean, we've
daylight.
got like one more watch. You said 4 a.m. We've got like one more watch before we're all kind of up.
7 a.m. Yeah.
So I think Danny's gonna do, or Cosette's gonna do the last watch, and then
Okay.
we'll all kind of be up and about, and we're just gonna kind of hang out here.
All right. So you guys would get another short rest during that time.
Mhm.
But I don't think any of you guys are hit except for Potty.
Potty, who's been resting the whole time too.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and heal Potty after that. So we'll jump to 8 hours.
Noon the next day.
Full health.
1 eternity later.
Yeah. So it's noon. You guys lost like day.
All right. Well, I say we make a quick pace and make up as much time as we can, and put as much distance as we can between us and the many things that are chasing us.
The lie you told.
Hey, don't do that.
Right. Well, The lie I told saved our lives. So
So
I'm
Potty,
grateful for that.
Potty's like, so Rowan, cost us a day, half a day.
You did?
Maybe you should stop worrying about what's going on in your head and just focus.
You probably have a point.
She gives you a wet willy.
Oh. You know, in a weird way, I'm actually glad for that. Makes me know I'm alive.
we're
Alright.
traveling at a quick pace.
Quick pace. Okay. So you guys are able to make time within half a day. Let's say you guys are able to make up your day almost.
Yeah, it's 30 miles per day. So it's 24 miles. Basically, it moves from 3 miles per hour traveling to 4.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So
About.
four-
So 30
4 miles
miles
an hour.
per day
Wait, 30 miles a day is at the quick pace.
at the quick pace. And versus
Okay,
24.
So you lost half a day. So you would be in 4 hours. You'd
Well, if it's
be-
half a day, so it'd be 15 more miles
Okay.
that we're able to cover at a
All right,
quick
so
pace.
you have like a day and a half. Like by the time it's nightfall, let's jump ahead another 4 hours,
Uh-huh.
and then jump ahead another 4 hours. So by 8, you guys are able to be really close to just making up your time, but you guys are tired.
So, I think again I just say we split up again and we look to see what we can find.
Hey, don't block any arrows with your face.
I'll remember that.
All right,
So we split
I guess we split up.
yeah,
split up.
and you guys are looking for the same thing.
Yeah, generally. I mean, I would like, yeah, something that
It's a bit secluded. Not
secluded, but
wide out in the open.
but the front is a clear line of sight.
Yeah, so
I
no like
want-
curves and stuff. Like
Okay.
just like a straight.
yeah, none of these curving shenanigans blocking all.
So you're looking for like a
sight.
straight,
I
so you guys can actually
intended
see.
that
Yeah, but something that we can.
Okay.
that's
I
nice.
intended the choke point to be straight, but we got the S curve.
Okay.
You do with what you got. All right, so
Am I making another
Yeah,
survival check? Oh, that was a 5.
Okay.
also let's see, it's a 9.
A 9. I'd have a Danny roll, but
That was pretty spectacular.
so you guys pretty much like you go down the road and you can't find a straight path anywhere. Like it's just like
Who
this.
built
It all
this
looks
one?
like this.
But you guys are like just really exhausted.
Okay, so well, if it's, I mean, I guess if we're kind of the same, I would actually prefer to be over like maybe in like this grove of trees right over here.
Okay, let me get rid of that fire and all that business. I didn't know I left that up there.
Do you agree?
I agree.
And make do with what we got.
Didn't know this forest was built with so many curvy paths. I wouldn't thought to just make a
So,
straight line.
I'm assuming like Potty brought enough twigs and stuff with her. She didn't bring any big things, but she was able to start another fire.
Okay.
So where do you guys want to go?
Where
I can
I'm
move
at,
the fire. Oh, okay. All right.
in that little kind of like grove,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
yeah. Do you want to
Yeah.
move those guys and then move the cam?
We
Map cam.
map cam 3000.
Yeah, I want like a.
Okay. So, since you guys started a little late, Potty's just like, I don't think we should stay watch individually. At least not him.
I mean,
think he's
Do I
it's gonna
not
take us
think?
longer to.
The guy went on watch by himself and ended up with pincushion.
That's gonna take us longer for all of us to get a good night's rest, though.
Alright, who's gonna keep watch first? Not you.
I wasn't going to volunteer.
All right. Well,
I'll keep watch. Well, no.
I'll keep watch first,
Okay.
and but I think we need to be closer. We'll all I'm gonna stick a lot closer to the campsite. I think we all should stay close
Okay.
and get some rest and take 3-hour shifts again, and that way we can all get a good night's rest. Because after today, if we don't do that, I don't think we'll be doing well tomorrow. And tomorrow we're getting pretty close to the Banshee's lair, so I want to make sure that we're solid.
Alright.
So
So, Potty just goes to bed. And she's just kind of tossing and turning a little bit. And she's like, Cosette, play a song. Quietly. And then roll a perception check, Aaron. Okay. You really don't hear anything.
okay.
I'm gonna play the song.
No. And Caligon doesn't like that. Just play a song. Nice.
Please.
Potty falls asleep.
Okay.
I feel like a little blanket on her. Like take out a blanket, tuck her in, put her little paws like, on top of the blanket. And then just look around. These are my people.
Alright,
Were you
so
on watch?
You should get
Aaron,
You should get some rest too. It's been a long couple days, and a lot has happened. So
One day, maybe you'll be able to tell us the story of what Celanos means to you and maybe how we'll
Hey. trying to sleep here. Who's keeping watch?
Everybody.
So she's
I'm gonna get some rest and tell them.
all right,
You be careful.
I will.
I'm gonna lay down and just holding my lute.
okay. So Caligon's watch goes by. It's about midnight.
I pull out like my notes, and I'm like studying them, like writing in them while I'm kind of like watching.
So while you're watching, Buddy comes up and taps you on her shoulder and goes, "Hey, my turn."
All right.
Potties goes by without a hitch. Okay. She goes and wakes up Cosette. Cosette, I think you should take the next watch because Rowan is useless.
Did you skip his turn? Okay, I get up and I take my loot. And I start thinking about maybe I should write the Banshee song.
So you're writing a song?
I just,
Roll a perception check first.
oh, okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What happened last time someone was in their head?
I mean, I'm thinking maybe I should write her.
This is my song for Banshee.
Everyone wakes up.
Except Rowan.
Except for you.
Okay, perception. You should be a bard.
I'd be a great bard.
14.
Okay. Yeah, your watch goes by and it's not uneventful. So we're at,
Don't screw this up.
it's about 7 a.m.
Jinx it.
So it's time everyone just kind of gets up. Rowan's like just like sacked out, and everyone's up. And he's like, Muddy goes, "Hey, who wants to guess where Rowan is right now?"
I start like throwing pebbles at Rowan, but I'm standing next to Potty, and so I like start throwing pebbles, and I like gradually throw it a little bit harder and a little bit harder until he wakes up.
Hits me.
Okay.
Ow!
And
It's
Potty,
not arrows, it's rocks.
Potty.
They're throwing rocks at me now.
Not me.
Uh-huh.
And Potty takes out some rations that she's been eating like regularly.
All right.
What have we got? One more day?
Yep.
Be there by nightfall, right?
We should. I mean, the lady's directions are about right. One more day of travel, and we'll be there by nightfall. So we get close enough if we can see it. You know, I'd rather not face whatever it is we're facing in the dark. So let's cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe there'll be an actual bridge.
It'd be ironic.
Yeah.
All right, so we make our
So
way.
we all kind of eat, and I've obviously
Oh yeah, I gotta get some
been eating.
sustenance because I've been sleeping.
How many days have we been on the road now?
It's been 2.
2 days on
Like
the
it's
road.
the beginning of your day 3.
Beginning of day
So,
3. Okay. So if I was a ration,
Where would I be eating? I'm just wondering aloud, if I was a ration, where would I be eating? 2 days? All right.
in the mouth.
But you guys were eating regularly.
Yes, I was eating regularly.
Yeah.
I just wasn't marking it on my inventory.
Now we did.
I mean, you know.
What do I know?
I don't know. What do you know?
I know not to be in my head when I'm on watch anymore, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And so we're traveling.
First time that's ever happened to me.
I wonder what happened with the red brands and our goblin friends.
Any luck, they're both a pile of corpses by now.
Yeah. We'll hope so.
That'll sure make our fight a lot easier when we get back to town.
Yep. Well, I don't like to fight unless I have to. Unless I have the upper hand.
It's a good philosophy to have. So, We're walking right now, right? It's
Yes,
travel
we're
banter.
walking.
All right.
We're traveling.
Travel banter.
Mm-hmm. We're not just talking.
Talking. So who do I have to thank for saving me?
Well,
Don't tell me it was that cat. Tabaxi.
Potty kept you from dying.
Yeah, so a little respect would be
I
nice.
suppose I should thank her. One day.
I mean,
All right. Hey, Potty. Thanks for not letting me die.
That Ancalagon's really persuasive.
Oh. Good for me then. Nope, I didn't dodge it.
Okay. So you guys are
traveling.
down.
We're traveling, man.
Yep.
Traveling.
You guys are just traveling.
Linking arms and going down the Yellow Brick Road.
4 hours goes by. It's about lunchtime.
Alright, so we
So
Should we
Get out some food.
have another ration?
we stop.
well rations for one full day.
Oh, well, never mind then.
You can split it up during the day if you want. So Potty goes, "Hey, what's your deal?"
What do you mean, what's my deal?
I don't know anything about you. Used to, yeah, a little bit. I got nothing on you.
What do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
Well, I was a mercenary before I joined this band.
Really?
Yes. Before then, I was part of a group of City Watch mercenaries. Family, if you will. My father led the whole thing.
Where are you from?
Northeast a ways.
Where are you from, Potty? What's your story?
I go wherever the wind takes me.
I left it not by my own accord. Of course, I'm searching for someone.
Did you write it down in that book?
No, I didn't write it down in that book. That's why I can't answer your question directly.
You looking for love?
No.
So she's
Not unless
searching
it
for
finds
someone. And you're searching for someone. Who are you searching for?
I'm searching for the man that took my father's life. A traitor of our own ranks. A man who told a great lie.
But why here? Why are you here with us? Do you know? Is he going somewhere where we're going?
I'm going wherever the world takes me. And in the meantime, trying to do the best I can to find any leads on the man that took my father's life and my brethren.
Fair enough. Why are you such a jerk?
It's hard to make friends when, in my experience, many of them end up dead.
Isn't it kind of weird that you're the only one that kind of ended up dead in the last few days?
Well, doesn't always go as you plan, does it?
I just follow my dreams.
Well, for our sakes, I hope everyone finds what they're looking for.
Okay. So you guys keep heading forward. 3 o'clock. 5.
It's getting dark. Ish.
So around 8 o'clock, you kind of
dark.
It's dark. It's like 8. You guys have been traveling for most of the day, so how much further do you think on Calagon?
She said about 65 miles, so I reckon we've been traveling for pretty close, so we should probably keep an eye out for something, but I don't like how dark it's getting, so maybe we find a place to camp and search in the morning. Unlike some of us, I can't see in the dark.
I can see in the dark.
Well,
I'm not too good at it myself.
Alright. Who's on first watch?
I can take first watch again.
Alright.
I suppose I'll take second. Hope I don't die in the process.
Alright. Potty, why don't you take third, and Cosette, you can have final watch.
Sounds good. Take that.
So I watch.
Okay, perception check.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. So as you're laying there, you hear like a growling in the bushes.
Where?
Oh wait, where did you guys set camp up first?
All these roads look exactly the same.
I mean, probably it would be in a similar spot.
Okay.
So why don't we just say, just for funsies, maybe this spot this time around?
Here we are.
Over here? Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
So I hear a growl.
You hear a growl in the distance.
Oh, is it close?
It's from a distance. Like, you don't hear a growl, you just kind of hear howling.
Okay, so I kind of step back into the bushes a little bit and to keep an eye out, and then I pull my 2 daggers and keep watch from the bushes, alert, or from the tree,
Okay.
kind of to see if anything tries to sneak up on us.
So, you start to hear all these wolves.
As soon as I start to hear like more of them and they get louder, I wake the others up.
Okay. So you guys all wake up.
What is that in Calagon?
Wolves.
Let's hope that's all it is. Who knows what kind of unnatural things are in this woods?
Baby wolves. Big wolves who do. Big wolves who do. Giant
So,
wolves are gonna eat us.
You're standing there.
We are the worst at looking out. We just
die,
every
die,
night.
die.
Every night, man.
Every single night.
It's like a
curse.
I know.
Okay, so you guys all get up. You hear wolves.
Okay, I
Like a wolf.
clamber up the tree to get a good vantage.
Okay.
Just gonna ready my longbow.
And I
Just
put
in
my
case.
daggers away and take out my trusty pen.
So from up in the tree, you see that wolf kind of approaching, and it's really close to Cosette.
I fire at it.
Okay.
Nice. 22.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
I'd imagine so.
And that was a sneak attack for me, right?
Yeah.
10 damage.
So you hit it, and it just thud, like right into his chest cavity, and it's just like, and it's just kind of limping. You see that it was just, you know, crawling like, it was just curious kind of thing. So it's kind of limping around and it's trying to run away.
If it's just trying to run away, I just let it.
Okay. So as it's going, you see it, you can kind of see it just skitter off really slowly, and eventually you just hear a thud. And it's just laying there and breathing really heavily.
I'm gonna go up and put it out of its misery.
Okay. What do you do?
I just, with my dagger, I just stab it in the heart as quick as possible.
Okay. So you do that, and it's just, and it dies. Okay.
And I guess I head back to the group. And that was the only one? It wasn't like
There's only
multiple
one.
wolves?
No. I mean, you see like a little like burrow of like little baby wolves.
You son of a bitch. You did this on purpose.
Well, let's hope that's the only trouble we have tonight.
I take how many little baby wolves are there?
There's only like 2.
I take them. And I, and I'm gonna, raise you guys.
Okay, the other one of them comes up and tries to bite you. And
Not that one.
17.
Oh geez, how big are these? I thought they were
They're
like
little.
puppies.
They're puppies.
Yes, it's a hit.
Okay, so it's enough to, it's enough to drop it. So you bite. Oh, camera.
Oh jeez.
I gotta fix that.
Our equipment's falling apart.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. Sorry, guys.
Stand by, everybody.
Well, what? Okay. Well.
Hold on.
I just gotta. Sorry. Okay. So one of them just kind of runs off, and then the other one tries to bite you too.
Oh, no.
Do we need tape? Do you have tape?
No, you need like a...
Can you try one?
Well, if we could kind of
I just have
lodge
to put
it
a chair
there.
on it.
Should be okay. I'll lodge it right there. Roll for mechanics.
I know. Well, we kind of lodged it. It should be fine. for the
Satchel,
rest
get
of
out
the
of there,
night.
please. Okay. So the other one tries to bite you for another 17.
Yes.
Don't raise them.
Okay.
Don't raise
So you drop it, and they both kind of take off, like in the middle of the forest. And Muddy goes, "Why would they want to go home when they just killed their mom?"
It was a. You know what? Go back to sleep. And I tell everybody to go back to sleep.
Okay. So you guys all take your watches. You guys get up again around say 7 a.m. Right?
You hear that? It's that baby wolf that you killed their mother.
All right. Well, now that it's light again, let's search around for this lair. Should be relatively nearby.
I'd like to try to track this thing. It's undead, right? The banshee.
I think a banshee's undead. Yeah.
Alright. I'd like to try to track it to see if it's nearby or if it's, layers anywhere in the vicinity. Can I do that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is that a survival check? For tracking?
Tracking, yeah.
Alright.
And as you guys are going, you notice that the forest is growing dark, like unusual for the early morning.
Nat 20.
Okay. So you keep walking, and the forest grows dark, and as the trail winds deeper into the trees, heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air grows cold, and you notice So you notice that you guys are kind of in a town, but it's like a ruins, right? So that's where you follow this dark trail, and it opens into this town of ruins, and the trail continues on deeper into the forest. Do you follow the trail? What do you guys do?
Let's. I want to kind of investigate this town a little bit.
Yeah.
While we're here.
Ditto.
I don't have a map of that, but so you kind of actually you want to explore the town, or you want to know if you know anything about the town, or what do you want to know?
I mean, I would like to kind of explore the town a little bit and see. I mean, it would be great if I knew something about it, but I'm kind of like I want to investigate the town and see if there's anything valuable, see if there's anything I can learn. And obviously keep an eye out for any
Danger?
danger.
Okay, give me a history check.
It's a 15.
It's a 15. Okay, the only thing you can glean from that, you kind of, from your studies and from what you heard from, I forgot her name.
For Elf?
Yeah. You know that this is the town of Coneyberry.
Sister Gareli.
Yeah, Sister Gareli. You realize that this is the town of Coneyberry. You've read that town of Coneyberry, which is the ruins you see right now, they were sacked by barbarians many years ago. So that's kind of all you can kind of tell. Like it's just a run-of-the-mill ruins.
Okay. Sacked by barbarians.
Yeah. So you notice that as you're in here,
relay that. I kind of relay that information to them. Like, this must be the town of Coneyberry, the one that Sister Gareli was telling us about that was sacked by barbarians long ago.
That makes sense.
so that means we're close.
Yeah. So we should probably head down this path and.
Okay.
Can I see if there's any armor for like, better armor or anything, or is it a bit if there's anything that?
Alright, roll investigation.
Mimi, don't play with that, Mimi. Mimi, don't. Mimi, don't. Do that. Can you do anything? Okay, just 11.
11. You find remnants of things here and there, but it looks like the barbarians pretty much took everything that's worth taking, or anything that's actually still useful. So there's not really anything else.
Okay.
So you notice that you guys are kind of under a canopy. So it's weird because it's almost like dark. Like it just feels like night. It's just gotten colder. And you can see where you came from. It's just daylight. It's like you're also like, it's just kind of, the end of the town is just under this huge canopy, and the Tribor Trail just runs right through it.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of stay hidden off of the trail.
Okay.
I'll be watching from afar.
Okay. What do the rest of you guys do?
Looks like we're really getting close, and things are gonna get serious. So
Let's find
also gonna try to walk with Antaladon in the.
He's hiding.
Oh, he's already.
He's staying back and hiding.
Oh, we're not walking anymore. Okay.
Well, he's decided to stay back and hide. Whether or not you guys
Well,
do it.
stay. I'm off
the
the
trail.
trail, and I'm following.
So
I'm
you're
watching
following
you
along.
guys, but I'm not on the main trail.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'd like
So
to.
you're in the-
I'm covering you guys
Oh,
from.
okay.
I'd like to investigate to see if I can see any signs of the banshee or anything. Any signs that she was there around the area. If that's possible.
Our investigation check.
Okay. Nat 20.
So you're looking for signs of the banshee?
I'm tracking. I'm tracking the undead creature. I'm trying to see if she's been around there. Is she in hiding? Has she passed by this way at all?
You can't tell.
Nothing? Alright.
Any of that stuff.
I got nothing, guys.
I mean, you guys are still in the middle of the town, right? Are you moving forward?
No, we were. I thought we were moving.
Yeah,
forward.
okay. Forward.
We're moving
All right, so
forward
around
down the
adventure.
track.
Okay, so you see us. So then you see you kind of see the branches, like they're all like this, but you see one that's kind of, it looks kind of like a dome, like a shelter, like in the shadow, in the shadows.
I motioned at Caledon. We might have some shelter up ahead. It's possible something might have housed itself up there at some point. I'd be cautious, but if you want to check it out, I'd recommend going forward.
All right.
But carefully, cautiously. We don't know what we're walking into.
I'm gonna approach closer so that I can get a good look at what he's talking about, but still remain hidden.
Okay, so you guys are in front of the warp branches. You kind of see that there's a low doorway fashioned like underneath.
Do I recognize this as being like her home or the home of where a banshee might live?
It just looks like a dome, like it's a shelter.
Okay.
All right. I think it's best. I'm whispering, not for the cake, not for.
Yeah.
I think it's best if maybe we call out, see if there's anything inside here, but and then head inside. But I think just rolling inside unannounced is probably not the best idea.
No, I agree.
I'll remain hidden covering you guys.
All right.
Okay. I could go and call out. Friendly voice.
Are you inside or are you still outside
Of the cave?
of the shelter?
Oh,
Where are
you mean
you?
the canopy? Or
It's like a
You
shelter.
guys are
area.
under the canopy.
So we're under the canopy, and then in front of us, there's this small doorway of like made from kind of like warped branches and things like that.
You can
right?
tell it's an entryway to
Can
this
I
area.
can I walk a little closer and see if that has any traps or anything, or see if
It's an investigation check.
okay. Just really quietly. Okay. I am not good at those. 10.
Can't tell anything. I mean, you go in there and nothing really happens.
Okay. And I look back at them. Okay. I was like, should I say something?
And we're like,
I'm like
Hello?
readied
yeah,
with my
Got-
in case something comes
yep. I've already got my
and
longbow.
attacks. Like I'm ready to like attack that
my longbow
if
ready.
if something attacks.
Hello. I don't mean any harm. I'm just here to see if there's anyone here.
Nothing.
we heard that. Well, I mean, I heard that there was a banshee. And there was and she was lovely as can be. Little Miss Banshee.
Potty goes, I think somebody has to go inside.
Okay, I'll go walk inside.
Okay.
We don't need any harm.
So when you walk in, Danny,
Mhm.
you see it's like a home inside. It's kind of like a shelter.
Mm.
And within the dome of woven branches, it's sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch. All of it's old and of beautiful elven craft.
Oh, this is so beautiful and cozy and somebody lived here. Can I take a look around at the things? And
Yeah, but
see?
what are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, I go over to them and I'm like,
They're still outside.
Well,
oh, okay, well, can I motion to them like this?
Yeah.
like, it's okay. Alright, well, she motions like that. And
Or,
I look at Caligon and
And I
what do you think?
I say, head inside. I'm gonna stay out here and keep watch.
Alright. I put my bow down, but I enter the cave with my hand on the hilt of my sword just in case I need to draw it. But I head your direction into the cave or into the shelter.
can I take a look at just around and take a look at the.
So who's inside? Potty
Myself,
goes inside with you too.
myself, and
And
the
Potty,
set.
the three of us.
Okay,
And
so
Paladin's outside.
as
I think it's. I don't know what the entrance is. I'm assuming it's right there.
yeah, it's right there. Go. So as you guys go in, the air grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf. Her hair and robes waving in the spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. Foolish mortals, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you not know it's death to seek me out? So you see kind of her... She disappears.
We came here to ask you if you have any information about the spell book and if there's anything that we can help you with, we can offer you our services of helping you. You look beautiful, and I'm sure you were once even more beautiful, but even in this state, you're gorgeous. We mean you no harm. We're trying to help the city that we actually really made a few mistakes, but everyone makes mistakes, and we're trying to.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
Okay.
I mean, not investigation, sorry, persuasion.
Okay. 14.
She disappears.
Oh. Well, that's good that she didn't try to attack us.
It doesn't mean she won't. Be on your guard. They're known to lay many a trap. So,
Should we try to get her to come back?
Well, first I wanna kind of investigate this area, this hovel, a little bit. I want to see if I can find either the spell book or something, anything that would indicate anything about her, anything about this particular band.
Okay.
Rowan, were we supposed to give her the comb? Is that what the comb was for? Or was that...
I wouldn't know, and Caligon has the comb, and he knows more about it than I do.
And I walk in, holding the comb. I said, I think we were supposed to maybe give this to her.
Well, in any case.
And I'm gonna. Did anything happen? Did you guys see anything?
Yeah, we saw... I think she was the Banshee. Was she the Banshee?
She was a banshee. All banshees look alike. We saw her. She was here and wanted to know what we wanted.
She looks like she could have been a beautiful elf in her... when she was alive.
12, by the way, Joe.
For what?
Investigation.
Who asked you to roll investigation?
I asked you if I could roll investigation.
What were you looking for?
Any sign of either the spell book or any information that about this banshee?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just what she told you and what you know from Sister Goreli.
So I'm holding the comb, and then I look at the desk, and I would like to investigate this desk and see that kind of and see what's on it. I'm gonna use I was overcome by curiosity and my investigative nature to stay outside for too long.
Okay, so roll an investigation check on there.
Okay.
And you still have the comb?
I still have the comb, yes.
Okay.
That is... It's a 24.
Nice.
Okay. It's just normal stuff on the desk, pen, paper, things like that.
But nothing's like written on the papers or...
No.
Okay.
Can I sense if that there's any resemblance between the Banshee and Sister Growly if they're known, they might know each other, or maybe they're
Like they're related or something? You're trying to find out if she's like a sister or something?
Yeah. Okay.
You can roll, what would that be?
Perception?
No.
No. Insight? No.
Just roll a perception check.
Okay. Okay. I got a 13. 23. I always subtract 10.
Yeah, they don't look related at all.
Okay.
No, they all else look alike. What if you just made
So
that?
what else can I see in the room? I see like a large bed. You said of...
Yeah, it looks
It's all
like
kind
it's
of-
just like a shelter or something.
And then I have the comb, and I kind of just look around, and I kind of hold it up, and Agatha, is this yours?
You don't hear anything. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Can I see if I can see like a spell book or anything like that, or?
I think we already kind of
Yeah,
searched
we
for that.
exhausted that one.
Okay.
So
I guess I turn around and I put the comb kind of back in my pocket, and turn around and start walking out the door.
Okay. So Potty goes, "You're really beautiful." And you feel a cold come back again. And you see the spectral figure appear in the room again.
Like, okay.
And Potty goes, "And Caledon, give me the comb."
I hand it to her.
"You're almost as beautiful as this." So she goes up. She goes, "Come here." And she takes the comb and she goes, "Thank you." "Very well. I know that you guys seek many things. Ask me one question and I'll give you an answer."
Where's the spell book of Gentle?
I traded the book to a necromancer named Seroth from the city of Erebor more than 100 years ago. I don't know what happened to it afterwards. And she disappears.
Well, we're no closer to finding what we were looking for than we were when we left the village.
Cerebor? She said. Traded the spell book to Cerebor?
I'm waiting for Caligon's notes here.
Okay, for the best notes.
Yes, Seroth from Erebor, a necromancer over 100 years ago. Okay. Do I know Seroth? And do I know where Erebor is?
Give me a history check.
Ugh, that was a 9.
Nope.
Okay. I know neither of them.
No.
Okay, so my feature is for my background, it's researcher, meaning that if I don't know the information of a piece of lore, I know where and from whom I can obtain it. So I don't know where this information is, but I should know where I can find it.
Yeah, Sister Graylee.
Sister Graylee.
She would know.
We're so studious.
Alright. Let's head back. And then, like before, I think we need to, one of us can head in and get this, get the situation and talk to Sister Gorelia and let her know what we've learned. And she'll probably give us, I think she'll be able to give us more information.
Agreed. All right. How many days back journey is that?
It's 3 days, but we can fast forward to those 3 days.
All right.
And you guys end up back in Phandalin.
Man, I'm glad nothing crazy happened on the way back.
Yeah, that was uneventful.
So you guys are back in town.
Right. But before we like waltz back in there, I say we make camp kind of like outside of town,
Outskirts.
and then who wants to head in and check out the situation?
I could head in.
I'm the quietest, but I'm not the most persuasive.
Are we looking for Sister Durrell?
Yes.
Yes.
We should also try to get some information on the red brands and the hobgoblins that may have and what that whole situation, how that whole situation played out. If there's some way to, I think you should disguise yourself as much as you can.
I will put on some makeup. And I will change my clothes.
Put your hood up and
Right.
Yeah.
Stick to the shadows. And don't be too conspicuous.
Okay.
Do you guys know it's me?
Well, I know it's you. I saw you put your hood on.
If you didn't, like from afar,
might-
just walking like
well,
You might fool
you're
me.
not.
if I'm like this.
Yes.
Just
Away from the
keep your hair covered. It's pretty distinctive.
Dead giveaway.
So
Got it. So
remember,
tuck my hair in.
head straight to Sister Gorelli and let her know what we found out, and then ask her about the current situation in town, and then come right back.
Talk
Don't
to
need
no
to-
one else. No one else.
What if they talk to me?
Be natural.
Right. Don't put on airs, but don't
Sing them a song.
sing them a song. Don't tell them too much. Just be yourself.
Also, keep that loot hidden. It's pretty
That's conspicuous for sure.
conspicuous.
Okay. Or hide it under my.
Remember, all you want to find out is exactly any more information from Sister Gorelli on where this particular tome and this necromancer might have ended up, if she knows anything more.
Siroth, the necromancer from Erebor.
Yeah, the necromancer from Erebor.
Perfect.
Happened about 100 years ago. I think it's okay to tell her that Agatha traded the spell book.
I hope so. I mean, you don't think she would do anything about not having it, do you? I mean, we didn't exactly secure what she wanted.
No, but we know more. And I say we figure out, maybe she sends us to Erebor.
Best case scenario.
Tell us where it is.
We didn't secure what she wanted.
She was looking for the spell book, which we couldn't find.
Well, she said that we would need to. We found what she wanted. She wanted us to persuade Agatha to tell her
Us where this.
Where?
where it was, and we found at least, the next step in the journey. We've got to follow. We've got to follow the tracks. That's what they.
Agatha liked my phone.
Yes,
Believe so.
definitely.
It
Yeah.
Far sight
Definitely.
prettier than anything we've heard recently.
Are you guys still outside of the town?
Yeah, we're just giving her a last minute pep talk before we
You guys are the best.
send her out.
So,
Okay, so I go in and pull my hood up tight, and then I go straight to Sister Grelly and look for her.
okay, so as you're going in, you notice a few red brands in the towns out there. Just as you're going, you're making your way to the shrine,
Mm-hmm.
which is you have to go through.
So we're coming here. So we just have to go down.
Yeah.
She's just going down here.
trying to be
Yeah.
really like.
Yeah. So you're
In
going
his
through
statement.
Barthen's provisions where you had that tussle with the red brands. Give me a deception check. You're disguised, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're by yourself.
15, yes. 15 plus 1. 16.
16.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you get through to the shrine with no problem.
Is Agatha, is Sister Rowley?
Yeah, she's still at the shrine.
Sister Rowley.
Have you found? Did you find the banshee?
We did.
Did you give her the comb?
Yes. Agatha. She.
What of the
She-
book?
Well, she said that she traded the spellbook about 100 years ago to Seraph from
Serenoth.
Serenoth. From Abba.
Erebor.
Erebor, yes. He's the necromancer. So, can you tell us
Thank you.
where to find the spellbook?
Oh, we can take it from here. We can take it from here, dear. Thank you so much.
You can take it.
Thank you.
Can I ask you
Please
something else?
take this. And she gives you 3 potions of healing.
Ooh!
So you have 3 of these.
And we're gonna need that.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm gonna need that.
Is it?
Did you want to?
I have a quick question. I
Pass it
have a
down.
quick question, sister. Just want to say,
Gorelli.
Really.
Gorelli, did you hear anything about the hobgoblins and the red brands? Anything that happened recently between them? If there were any kind of fighting or...
I know that the only thing I know about the goblins and the hobgoblins is that a few weeks ago, a shipment for the Lionsfield Coster was taken. There was a big cart full of weapons, and they think that it was brought into the caves. Sildar, the companion I believe that you brought in with you, did mention that the weapons were there,
That
but
they
no
were
one has been able to retrieve them.
in the caves?
Yes, in the Goblin Caves where Sildar was found.
Okay, we're still there. Did you hear any mention of any fighting between the hobgoblins and the red brands? Just like anything more recent, past few days?
You've been gone for about a week. All's been quiet. I mean, we try to distance ourselves from the red brands, but it seems like it's just business as usual here.
Okay. It's tricky.
Let me ask you something.
Yes. Anything, I'm happy to help.
Cosette,
Yes.
did you know I'm part of the Watchers? The Harper agent?
The Harpers?
Yes.
What do you
I
mean?
believe that you should consider joining.
The Watchers and the Harpers?
Yes. We're trying to make a positive change within the world. Would you be interested in joining our network?
What? Yeah, I love making positive.
Okay, but you must keep it to yourself.
Mhm.
Please.
Mhm. What does it entail? What do I have to do? And where?
The time will come, we'll reach out to you. Do you agree?
Yes,
Okay.
I do agree.
So,
And as a watcher, do you see a lot of things?
um, the time will come when you'll find this information.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, congratulations, and I welcome you to your journey.
Well, thank you so much,
We'll reach
sister.
out to you when we need you. So you have the title of a watcher.
Ooh,
So just put that, add that to your
I'm a
thing.
watcher.
And she's like, my dear, you guys had a tough hole. Or you guys killed 4 ruffians.
You
I would suggest that you find a way
Mhm.
to hide. Be sure your companions are careful.
Are they? Did you know that information because you're a watcher, or did you find that out because everybody's talking about us and they're after us? Or
The damage that you guys left in your wake before you departed for your journey was not a small thing. You guys left 4 bodies in the street of one of them. And there were witnesses who were more than happy to give everyone your descriptions under their threat.
those were the red brands, were they? Or part of the red brands?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for that warning. Since they're looking for us, then I should get back to them and we should be very, very cautious. So thank you for the healing. Did you say that there were 3?
3. There's 3 of those.
Ooh.
So add that to your inventory.
Okay.
3 plus 3 healing potions.
3.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
sister.
what are you guys doing while you guys are waiting?
Just kind of waiting,
Back at the camp.
formulating a plan.
Yep.
Okay.
Back at the camp, sharpening my weapons, formulating a plan.
Okay. Where do you
Writing.
do you head back
Writing.
to them?
I have little plans going on
In your head.
Do you head back, Danny?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And thank you, sister. Thank you for seeing greatness in me. Thank you for welcoming me to the Watchers, and I look forward to. Okay, I should go now. Bye. And
So you head back to them? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
What are you writing in that book, Kellyanne?
Backup plans.
Do you think things are gonna go south?
Things always go south.
That's my own words right there. So these red brands, you think we'll hear any more of them?
Almost certainly.
Right.
But I've got some plans to take them out. If the goblins didn't already.
Any luck they did our work for us?
So you want to go after the red brand?
Well, I think they went after us, and frankly, yeah, I do.
From what I hear, this town seems to be.
But not straightforward. We won't be able to take them out, I think, that way.
Okay.
So we figure out a different way to do it.
Alright.
This
How's
town
that?
would be better off without them.
Are you in agreement?
Is this Sister Jerome? Or wait?
No, you left.
No.
You're back with them.
This
Oh,
is-
okay.
this is
Was
Potty.
that Potty?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. in agreement with. Sorry.
Taking out the red brands.
Oh,
Going straight to
It's
their
my
heart.
backup plan.
you think we're ready for that?
I think we should just go do it. I mean, these people are clearly afraid. I mean, that's what I got, right? How was it when you went in, Cosette?
Yeah, what did you see?
Well, I talked to Sister Gorelli, and she told me that they could take it from here about the Necromancer and Serenoth and Erebor. She said that there's a cart full of weapons in the caves from where Sildar was, and she gave us these for our journeys. So I gave one to Roa and one to Calagon.
So you guys each have a potion of healing.
Yay.
+2 potion of healing.
Potty, I know
think
you're
you
the.
should keep it yourself.
Thank you,
keep
Potty.
I think we're going to need it.
You are a really great healer, Potty. We're so grateful that we met you in that tavern.
We all have our purpose in life. I think we should rest up and figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah,
They don't
my
see
plan takes a little bit of time too. We've got some supplies we need to gather. We'll strike when the moment is right.
Okay, and that's where we'll leave it for today. Join us next week when we kick off Calagon's plan to get the red brand.
Take it to the red brand.
See you next week at AminoQuest.